with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes with Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chad's been 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the ward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fans chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life with Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Saturday, the 20th of June 2026. It's a Saturday, yeah, but we're doing a podcast for Friday, you know, so I wasn't here on Friday 19th, you know, so we're doing the bingo for the 19th stuff, but today of course is Saturday. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. So yeah, this will be a bit different of course because it's not live. I mean this stream is live. I am live right now saying the fucking things I'm fucking saying. You get what I'm saying though. Or what we're live. You know, but the Phil's not live. We're using like pre-recorded footage. Actually, because of Raw Phil fucked up. Raw Phil done goofed, alright? And they didn't go live themselves properly with Phil's stream until like 10 past 12. So I've got to use Phil's kick chat for the start, and then I've got to use Phil's actual uploaded fucking podcast as well. But at some point in time, hopefully we can transition from Phil's podcast to Raw Phil, you know? That is the dream, that is the aim, that is the ambition, you know? But at one point in time, we will have to use Phil's kick and Phil's actual uploaded video because Raw Phil Secret Wheel or something, I don't know. But there you go. But there you go. But I hope, as I said, I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Hope you're enjoying your day so far, you know what I mean, and your weekend so far as well. So I am going to cheat this. I was like, okay, people might know what's happened with Phil yesterday. I don't know a whole lot of what happened with DSP yesterday. All I do know is that he apparently got a good amount of support on Friday. You know, Friday for Phil was meant to be very good for him financially. Like I'm hearing like numbers are in the $600 region for this whole day. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming he's gonna be buzzing about that. You know, I'm thinking, holy shit, this is the new norm. You know what I mean? But there you go. So yeah. But I'm not going to cover a whole lot of what happened to Phil on Friday on this show because I'm preparing that stuff for tomorrow, if that makes sense, you know. But if I show all that stuff now, then I've got nothing to cover tomorrow, if that makes sense, before bingo begins. So there we go. Hey Tamas Rahak, how you doing? There you go, good or Tamas, I don't know how you pronounce that name, Tamas, but there you go. We're doing well. But yeah, so we've got a couple of tweets to go through. Before we kind of catch up on a compilation with Phil stuff, and then we'll see if we can start the bingo. It's a strange one today. But Phil, you know, it's weird that we don't have to like rely on there's no worry about catch up to live DSP. You know, that's like 24 hours in the fucking past. So there we go. It's a very bizarre situation. So to hear from that being said, saying DSP claimed today that after he got good at fighting games, he stopped trolling and set up tournaments. TBS found that strange because even the thread he made himself about starting tournaments, he's a huge arsehole and everyone hates him. Lying is fun. The user system one is DSP. Darts. Unrelated note. So yeah, basically TBS compiled a whole bunch of evidence, you know, several months of evidence that Phil, even when he was like, you know, being as very, you know, super positive, lovely, you know, human being, FGC community member, he was still an absolute massive piece of shit in that same community, you know. So this one here, you know, banning the self-proclaimed King of Fate is banning someone from a tournament because she posted something hateful. Like, you're in any place in this DSP, banning someone for upsetting people with your reputation is ridiculous. Glorious. Other examples as well. And this is oh my god. What the hell, man? There's several bits of evidence of DSP being an absolute spiteful, hateful little creature, you know, in the FGC. You know what I mean? But there you go. But yeah, but if you want to believe Phil's narrative though, when he started fucking being, you know, running tournaments in FGC, he was super lovely and wholesome, and that, you know, people celebrated him, how awesome he was. No, fuck off. He's always been a fucking hateful little toxic cunt. Also, Phil was pissed at support isn't what I thought it was going to be on Thursday morning, and it shows. Yeah. So Phil was massively stalling on Thursday morning when we were doing bingo, and he was really hoping and pushing hard for some more pack openings, and it wasn't forthcoming.
Excuse me.
Say the line, Phil. Say the line.
Can we get a free pack? You're getting a free pack. We are doing a free pack, but I don't just want to do the free pack now. Unless you really just want to do it now. You just want to do one opening. We could do one opening. We haven't qualified for another. We want to do the one free pack opening now. Okay, fine. People want to do it now. We'll do it as part of the morning show. We'll do it fast.
So pissy. He was so pissy about this, you know.
I'll give you what you want. And if people support right now to get to $100 of support, we'll open the next one. Okay?
It was such a pissy little ingrate, but it was unreal. One more clip here. This is from Alex here. Somebody apparently has had enough of DSP and said goodbye, you know? So, not him again. Apparently has given their last contribution to DSP. As of March 9th, 2026, so, you know, 3 months ago, $340+ given to DSP. But apparently their last super chat was the last one. The super chat said, "My last donation ever to you. Do you have officially become the Cotton 2.0? Godspeed, Spider-Man." And of course Phil wasn't very fussed because obviously another one bites the dust. There's plenty more where that came from.
Oh no, not him again. Did a final $5 super chat and says, "This is my final contribution to you." Well, thanks for contributing and supporting. I appreciate you. See you in the future if you ever come back. Have a nice life. Okay.
Have a nice life. See, if somebody sent me a message like this, I would try to like appeal to them in some capacity. Say, "Hey man, let's talk about let's talk about this later on and see what the if there's any problems we can talk." You know, like, no. Phil's like, "No, well, fuck you then. You know, fuck off, whatever. Thanks for the money, dummy." And also, Phil expects him to return. You know, good luck for the fucking future. Thank you very much. It's like, what the fuck, man? You know, I have to contribute in order to be a part of your stream. I mean, isn't that always how it goes? Isn't that always the way, Warren? Oh, hell, man. But yeah, so Phil always butchered his name as well. Phil always said, "Oh no, not him again." He added an extra no randomly to the guy's name for some fucking reason because he can't read properly, I guess. But yeah, "Oh no, not him again" is gone and gone forever, apparently, until he wants to come back. So there we go. Right. We have a Snort Banal compilation for us to enjoy before we start playing bingo here. DSP crushed by children and Pokemon champions. Ranting and raving that cat's not fat. And also some talk about Phil almost having another stroke. Okay, there's always been rumours that Phil's had. I mean, I am convinced. I mean, looking at Phil's face, you know, you can't think to yourself, has he had a stroke? Because it's extremely uneven, you know what I mean? So that's something you see with people who's had strokes before in the past, you know, or like a Bell's palsy or something, you know. But yeah, Phil apparently addresses those very concerns.
Tyler, play the game.
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
100. Well, wait, we're doing one pack for free. 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450. So for $500 of support, we can unpack all of them tonight. Unless people do $50 contributions, because then it's doubles up. So it could be way less than 500 if people do 50.
He was counting his packs to count money. Well, I wasn't sure he was doing that for the first. He's like, oh, I've got this many packs left. Therefore, if people give us this much money, we can open them all. You greedy fat prick. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, wait, I do have a little new animation as well. I'll show it off next time Phil says something dumb.
$50 contributions, okay? So let's see what happens tonight. Let's go. Because, by the way, I announced this earlier today. I have the next pack of Pokemon cards that we're going to be opening. It's right here, the next box. It's a brand new set. You've never seen it yet, and I think it's going to be really cool. The cards are actually really cool looking.
Wow. Oh, no, not him again. A statement of fact is not an insult in any way, shape, or form. If I make a statement like, these people who basically stalk me on the internet, make up weird scenarios, hyperfixate on nonsense, it's basically autistic behavior, and likely what it is some some of them are, and then they find people of like mind to form online communities of people who hyperfixate on nonsense. That's not an insult. That's a statement of fact. Facts cannot be insulting unless you think it's insulting yourself because you find offense that you are something. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Speaking facts cannot be insulting, ever. An insult is when you over-exaggerate and or you skew something to be toxic or negative that really isn't because you want someone to look bad. Mia making observational comments about the behavior of people online who stalk me is not an insult, it's a fact.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Fuck up!
And if you disagree...
Oh, I get very much if you're a monarch for the 220 super chat. It says big ups to the Marble Gang. Money, money, yeah, yeah. If you're a monarch, I tried to do what you told me to, by the way. I have sent you a friend request on Discord since I know you're trying to get into the member Discord. So yeah, I reached out to you in Discord, you know. I sent you a friend request. So if you accept that, I can send you an invite to the member Discord since you, of course, are a member. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. So good stuff. So thank you very much for subject. No, very kind of you indeed.
Agree with me? You're stupid. It's an IQ test. You actually are mentally cracked. You're mentally deficient. You should seek help. You should go talk to professionals about it because they'll counsel you on how to get better and how to repair your psyche.
Oh yeah, but also as you saw there, the DB animation is just Bender laughing at Phil. So there we go. That's a new wee thing I've added to the bingo. So if Phil says something dumb, Bender just laugh at him. You know, so there we go.
Guys, we have moderators in chat. Why are you not paying attention? There's someone right now trolling. Why are you not doing anything? Yeah, I'm screwed. Wait, what happened? Why did I just take damage and die? What happened? Why did my Mimikyu take damage and die? Because he has rough skin? That's incredibly stupid. Are you kidding me? Well, I'll admit I lost that one because I didn't use Protect. I accidentally, erroneously tagged in my Excadrill and I shouldn't have done that. I'll take the blame. That was me playing poorly.
In fact, as we all know, I'm a baby gamer, right? I play in the baby zone. And actually, if there's a mode that if I could just press the button and put the controller down, and then the game just runs through and kills everyone, plays itself, that should be the mode I play on. I think that's the better. I mean, I'm 42 years old, for God's sakes. Come on.
You're 44 now, you old prick. Sonny has shared something in our Discord here. Spot the lady on the shirt. Okay, hold on. So this is a picture of Phil wearing a shirt from like a while back. Can anyone spot the lady on the shirt? You know, I will help out here and I'll zoom in a little bit here. Who can spot the lady on Phil's shirt? You know, Somewhere on this shirt is a lady style individual. Can anyone have a good idea what it could be? Well, I'll save you the suspense here. Let me open up the other image here. The lady on the shirt is right there. There you go. So that is a lady on the shirt. I can kind of see it. You know, it's a weird pattern. You know what I mean? Random. So there we go. But there you go. That is a lady on Phil's shirt right there. It fits kind of. It does kind of fit. Yeah, there we go. It's not bad. So there we go. Random as all hell. You can tell Phil didn't, you know, if Phil knew that ahead of time, he wouldn't have bought it, you know. He wouldn't know, how can Phil wear something like that on his, you know, on his show? Outrageous, you know, outrageous fucking stuff. There we go. Anyway, let's get back to this compilation, shall we?
So basically, the two humans I fought had incredibly good teams compared to mine. I already lost. His Tyranitar is fast. I want you to think about that. His Tyranitar, this giant slow-ass thing, is fast and beats my Mimikyu to the punch. Completely busted game, complete bullshit gameplay. You have a build that counter-attack, or that counters my entire weather build. How is that fucking fair?
Good lord. Learn how to play a game, dude. Put some effort into it.
Right now, we're only doing one pack because we haven't even hit $100 of support yet. Let's go. Right now, we're at 88. We're literally $12 away. Who's going to do 12 bucks right now? So we'll have 2 unpacks tonight. Let's go. Let's do it. Right now, let's hit the $100, okay? Then, in the next hour, let's get to 150. If someone does a $50 contribution, that's another bonus pack. And we only have 10 left. And the hits are left. There's still good hits left in this box. And there's only 10 packs left.
Cares?
Let's go. Don't you want to see the new box that I got sitting right behind me? The new set that you haven't seen yet?
Didn't he have some, like, pull? Like, didn't he actually fucking pull some very good card or something?
And I like bananas.
Like, he's like, apparently lost his mind on stream because he pulled a $90 card or something.
Yep, done. All because the fish is so damn fast, that's why I lost the fight. Because if that fish wasn't that fast, I would have been fine. That sucks. And why? Wait a minute. Why did it insta-kill me when I have Focus Sash? I lost to a Pokemon I've never seen before that is faster than my whole team, that hits like a truck, and has an ability that counter affects the item that I equip that doesn't let you get insta-killed.
Top Marks just did another 2. So now we're at 152. So now we will have the 3rd pack, and then I will reveal to you the next box, okay? So let's do a 3rd pack right now. Let's go. Thank you guys for the final support there. Now, if we get to 200, I'll do another one. And if someone does a $50 contribution, I'll do 2. If someone drops 50 bucks right now, I will open 2 more packs right now. All right? But let's do this one first. Let's see if someone did contribute. They did? You're kidding me. I'm not kidding. Go Max just tipped $50, said, screw it. I'm going Max tonight. Let's go. I had to lie about things because I had to protect my ego.
This is not Mega Evolution. This is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And this is Surging Sparks. This set has some really impressive looking cards. It actually has cards that are higher value than, I believe, the Mega Greninja. So not only do you have the standard chance to get your hits and all your normal stuff in this box, but you also have a chance to get a misprint that could be worth a ridiculous value. It's just not common that you would ever get one of those, okay?
We're doing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on the first stream and TCG Card Shop Sim on the second. We may finish these up and go right to the next box, start with Surging Sparks tomorrow. That would be awesome. So let's see what happens. I think we're going to at this rate. And think about it this way. We just started with this box on Sunday. We did. So we went through this whole box in 5 days. Thank you guys for the support this week. It's been fun as hell. And because the last 5 packs, incredibly increased chance of a hit. We may get a hit.
Shut the fuck up. Get a job. Fashion match.
The trolls are so fucked. Seriously? Like, listen to this idiot. I'm serious. Listen to this idiot. You said the other night a fax can't be insults. What if someone calls Cat fat, or is it different because she has medical issues that cause her to gain weight? She's not fat, you fucking retard.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
She's not. You haven't seen her in 2 years. Over 2 years. You're a fucking idiot. You can't say something you don't know as a fact. Therefore, you are wrong. Enjoy your band. Banned, 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 banned. Gone. Forever. Seriously. Let me ask you a question. A very serious question for anyone with a brain. You've seen how I have transformed in the last 2 to 3 years. You've noticed the body transformation that I've lost a significant amount of weight about 2 years ago.
Nope.
So beginning of 2024, mid-2024, I probably weighed about 200 to 210 pounds. Okay? Now I'm around 170. All right? I want you to think about that. Now, how do you think I did it? Diet, exercise, lifestyle changes.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Okay? I'm married. Do you think that when we changed our diet, I started eating healthy and my wife didn't? You think she had a completely separate diet, completely different food that we stocked in the house for her versus me? Only an idiot would think that.
Using Phil's logic, why did Phil not gain as much weight as Kat when she went from skinny to fat?
So obviously, if she's eating the same food I am, if she's exercising and working out like I am, then she also has gotten healthy. You incompetent jackass. Oh my God, he's drinking piss.
Let's go, guys. We're just about to end the morning show. Like, we have just a couple minutes left. Okay? Let's get some support. Let's hit $100 right now. I would love to do 2 to 3 unpackings right now before we start with Brilliant Diamond. Can we do that? But we need people. Someone has to step up and support so we can do it. We got to get to the $100 right now. Let's go.
Nope. And I'm going to say this publicly to everyone out there. If you're addicted to contributing to anyone, me or any other content creator, please seek help and stop.
Give me your money. We're at $73 to support. We're very close to a pack opening of cards at the end of the stream.
Goddamn flashbangs is flashbangs.
When we hit $100 to support, we'll have a pack opening. We hit 150. We have another pack opening. If someone does a $50 contribution all in one go, we do another pack opening. There's only 4 packs left in the box. And I want to get those packs done so we can start opening. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's 4 packs left. I want to start opening the new box, Surging Sparks, on tonight's late stream of TCG Card Shop Sim. So please support Pokemon today. Let's go. Let's rally for Pokemon action. When I get back, let's get qualified for the first pack, okay?
Whoa, Universe! Universe with an incredibly generous $50 super chat. War Pimp just did a $50 super chat. Said, let's see the second box. We will, but I have to pee. Is it a whale? It is a whale because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like combs. He's got a big old eyeball.
It is! Oh my God! No way! Guys, I'm serious. This might be a valuable card. I think this is a valuable card. It's a full illustration Pikachu. Oh my God, if this is correct, guys, this is one of the most valuable cards in the set. I'm not kidding you. This is super valuable. Are you ready?
So I've not seen this yet whatsoever. Yeah, I had heard Phil pulled a good card. And this is it here. He is showing far more excitement for this than I did for the Greninja card. Also, if Phil isn't planning on selling this, Why does it fucking matter what the value is? I'm confused why Phil... Okay. He's not planning on getting these graded. He's not planning on selling these. He's not planning on giving them away. He's just unpacking them on stream. And it's like, oh, we got hype because, well, it's worth something, but I'm not going to do anything of it. So why is it a big deal then?
Ready? This is Pikachu EX, number 247 out of 191. Surging Sparks. This is it, 100%.
$96.01. It is my second most valuable card. It is the first pack of Surging Sparks.
Tangy's Asian style aioli did 100-bit cheer asking if did I ever have a stroke because the right side of my face doesn't move when I talk. What the fuck are you talking about? You're a fucking idiot. In fact, you know what? Get the fuck out. And I mean that because that's not something to joke about. All right? I'm serious. You're an asshole because you think that's funny, but people who actually have strokes, that happens to them.
I'll be back tonight, everyone. The late stream tonight is TCG Card Shop Simulator, okay? And it starts at 7 p.m. Pacific time. We'll start gameplay around 7:30. We'll do 2 hours of Card Shop Sim. Because it is Card Shop Sim, I'm going to open another pack no matter what. And then for contributions, we'll do more. I'm feeling good about this box after that pull. Maybe we'll get even more. We'll have to find out. I'm curious. I want to look now at the top 10 cards to see if that was one of the top 10. I'm almost positive it was one of the top 10 most valuable cards in the box. So we'll see. All right, guys. So enjoy the break. Come back tonight for TCG.
Phil's blowing his money on DoorDash. Phil's blowing his money on mobile games. Phil's blowing his money on gin. That's where my money goes every fucking month. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Well, fucking love it. Right, I think it's time for us now to actually attempt to start bingo. This is going to be a strange one. The screen looks a bit different because I'm using Kick here for the first part of it. This is the first part of the bingo from yesterday is Phil's microphone only segment. Doesn't really matter what we see. It's all about hearing because it's only microphone only. So that's why you're seeing this right now. Then we'll go to DSP's actual video, you know, because Raw Phil goofed up. And afterwards we'll go to Raw Phil, who do go live eventually at like 12. So you're very late to the show. So there we go. So yeah, we need a number to pick today's bingo card. So the first number in chat I see with a number that I use to generate today's bingo card. Make sure it's a good fucking number. But even though it's a strange Saturday where we're doing bingo like 24 hours out than usual, I'm still hoping to try and get a good robust full house. You know what I mean? On this fine Saturday. And the first number in chat I saw was 57 from the Fear Monarch. So here we go. Good stuff indeed. 57. There we go. Breed Phil to say and do the following on today's bingo card. Breed Phil to say a lot of people. Him starting. I'm not doing a 12 by 12, it doesn't even fit. We need to have to talk about food. Him saying update and necessarily. The second row is Phil saying meaningful. There you go. Friend. I'm giving a thumbs up and him saying oh. The third row is still saying behind the scenes, him flailing his arms, him mentioning Pokemon cards, him being all toxic, and him saying nonsense. The fourth row is still doing siege mode, which is where he crosses his arms, him saying right now, him having dead air, him discussing his family in some manner, and him saying comment. The fifth and final row is still Pigs winning something, him saying interesting, him applauding, him saying voted, and finally, Phil's voice cracking. So there we go. Like, a 12 by 12 card is not... a 12 by 12 card is going to be A, impossible to win, and B, impossible to keep track of and play. How are you meant to pay attention to 144 separate squares and know you might tick it off? Tell me. Tell me that. Like, I struggled with 7 by 7 to fucking keep track. I had to play bingo at normal speed through a 7 by 7 card. And a 12 by 12 card, I just discount, you know. How about this then? How about this then, BST? How's this for a resolution? If we do a 12 by 12 bingo card, BST, you are responsible for making sure the right squares get ticked. Oh wait, I can't do that. If I let you be in charge, you'll just fucking say every square should get ticked. I can't do that. You would rig it for me. You're accusing me of rigging it, then you rig it yourself. I know exactly what your game is. But there we go. No, I can't do that. So yeah. We're sticking with 5 by 5. It makes it easier for us to comprehend. So there we go. So yeah, I'll say there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps and fill counts, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds of filled begs, we also get a free space. If Jay shows up on Phil's stream and Phil says hi to Jay, not only do you get a free space for that, but I celebrate that free space to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
If Satan shows up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to his bestest buddy in the whole world, Satan, not only do you get a free space for that, but celebrate that free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
So Phil's in charge of ways we get free spaces, but you guys are also in charge of ways we get free spaces too. For example, for every 5 new or renewed memberships, we get a free space. For every 5 super chats of any level, we get a free space. We've had 1 so far from Game Monarchs. 4 more super chats, we get a free space. For every £5 in tips, we get a free space. And obviously, there's also a possibility of a nuke your button option as well, but we'll say if that happens, we'll do a wee vote to decide what to do with it. And of course, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces on any bingo stream is just to like the damn stream. So 25 likes on bingo stream is 1 free space. 50 likes on a bingo is 2 more free spaces. 75 likes will be an additional 3 free spaces, and 100 likes on this bingo stream would equal 4 and more free spaces on top of all of that. So there we go. You guys are in charge of some of the ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we are. Oh yeah, and every time we do get a free space for you guys like the stream, we get to play a wee animation as well to celebrate the free space. So there we go. There are some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to an AI Marvel film and I'll explain it all for us right now, so take it away, you weird-looking prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the ! marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Yeah, good stuff indeed. Make sure your marble is locked in and secured if you haven't yet done so already. There we go. So yeah, current bingo prize winners include Satch Says Play, who's a Scottish soundboard pass. Tom has one as well as a marble pass. Down from the Crab has a soundboard pass. So does Mad Max. Mad Max also has a full house prize and a marble ticket. Ula Pops has a Scottish soundboard pass. And Aton has a marble ticket. So if Aton, I know Aton's around in the stream chat, for example, if they wanted a game of marbles to get played at any time, all they got to do is ask for it. Because they have a marble ticket that they can use wherever they want as well. So there you go. Those are the current prize winners right now. Those individuals currently have little prizes because their marbles were victorious very recently on this wheel when we got full houses before. So there we go. I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing left to do before we start playing bingo today, and that's for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
On that note, it's time for us to start playing bingo. 24 hours later than usual. So yeah, if you were paying attention to what Phil was doing yesterday, then today will not be a surprise to you whatsoever. Personally, I've not known a whole lot of what's happened. The only thing I know about the one thing I know about DSP is apparently he had a good day yesterday, money wise. Like Phil, I've seen the number $600 been put out there. So there we go. No 10 minutes of Scottish bagpipe music on the price list. The prize list. I don't think that's not a reward. Most people hate the bagpipes. I know it's like our Scottish national instrument thing, but most people kind of hate it after a while. Like it's like bagpipes are usually, for most people, they kind of think it's funky and they kind of think it's interesting, but after several minutes of it, you know, they might start thinking, you know what, it's getting a bit annoying now. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those kind of things that I think most people kind of enjoy it in small doses, you know? So there we go. But yeah, so no bagpipe music. Although there is random bagpipes on the Scottish soundboard if I happen to come across it.
I mean, it's terrible.
That's not it. 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 What is it? What is it? There you go. I knew it was somewhere. It had to be somewhere on there, so there if I can go. Good stuff indeed. So yeah, we have random bagpipes on there, on the random Scottish soundboard. Right guys, we're going to start playing bingo now. Microphone only for the first portion, which I've got courtesy of Phil's kick stream. So good luck everybody, because here we fucking go. It time bingo on this random Saturday.
Okay, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Hello and welcome to the early stream. We're a little early today, and I just want to say hello before we began. Last streaming day of the week, and it's going to be a good one. Today, we are going to be continuing on with Resident Evil Code Veronica X, and then it is time for Friday Night Fights retro fighting games. So today is actually going to be a really nice throwback day. I like that. Something different. After yesterday being so ridiculously Pokemon and card-centric, right? Now, we're going to have a day where it's very different. And that's a good thing, right? Again, variety. That's what I like about my content. It's not all the same thing. We do different things every day. People who do not like the Pokemon and card stuff can come back today and have a completely different experience and have a great time. So, if that's what you're here for, you're in the right place, okay? I'm excited to chill with all of you, get you caught up on what happened and went down this week and what's coming up next week and more. It's going to be a good one. All right, guys? So, sit back and, relax, grab a drink, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. I'm going to go do exactly the same. And then we're going to begin with today's Level 1 podcast, okay? I'll be right back. See you guys in just a few.
Load of shite. So let's just... Nah, pause that fucking shite. Fuck that crap. And now we go to Phil's actual fucking uploaded podcast, on his channel. Hey, Ramon Sanchez, how you doing, pal? But yeah. Oh yeah, Phil's not live today. It's like, I couldn't be here yesterday to do bingo when Phil was, so I'm doing bingo today to make up for that. This is all, yeah, this is, yeah, if you've seen what happened yesterday, then you're not going to get spoiled. Yeah, it's basically, I wasn't here to do bingo yesterday, but because I know people enjoy bingo, I thought I'll do bingo 24 hours later for yesterday's stuff, So yeah, welcome to the future, or the past, whatever you want to, It's a bit confused, I know. Phil's having his day off. Today is Saturday, Phil's day off is today, He is not live today, he is not here today. Although he's probably somewhere, in the world right now, he's probably opening Pokemon boxes, I imagine, But there we go. Yeah, I've got 24 hours of speed up juice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to start playing bingo. We're going to use DSP's uploaded video at first because Raw Phil was asleep at the wheel and didn't actually put their stream live until 12:10. So there we go. So for the first part of this anyway, for the first part, we're going to be using DSP's actual video, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do. Bugged the Raw Phil mechanics. Good luck, everybody. 2 squares ticked off so far. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome. Guess what? We did it. We got through another awesome week here on DSP Gaming. My chair is stuck. What's going on here? I don't know how to mess with it. But it's been a great one, right? Today on the Level 1 podcast, my final podcast of the week, we'll be recapping everything that we did this week. Games that we finished, games that we started, games that we tried, and we're not going to be continuing, but games that we tried and we will be playing again. Plus, of course, we'll do an update on the Pokemon card collection. However, today will be the flip side opposite of yesterday. Today is Retro-a-thon. What does that mean? Well, today, we're doing all retro content. On the first stream, it's Resident Evil Code Veronica X, and on the late stream, it is retro throwback fighting games, so it's actually Capcom Fest, if you really think about it. Very different from yesterday, where it was all Pokemon-centric and card-centric. We will talk a little bit about that, but it will not be the focus of today, and that's a good thing. Variety is always better, right? So, I'm excited, and I hope that you are too, for a great streaming day. Sit back, relax, and get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a week-ending episode, right here on DSP Gaming, of the Level 1 podcast.
Oh, the shite. There we go. Oh, but I guess that being said, I've sent their viewers over here. Good stuff indeed. I was on That Being Said earlier on, enjoying the stream. They had a possum bud. Again, if you guys were aware, That Being Said had a possum bud, the Pokemon creator, on their stream. And it was a good show, of course, a very good show. I did derail at some point. I do apologise to That Being Said. I kind of derailed briefly, earlier on That Being Said. I don't mind a derail, so there we go. I was about the Pokemon car stuff, so there we go. But there we go. But yeah, welcome to That Being Said, viewers who are sent this way. If you're going to stick around, please enjoy the stream, whatever. If you're not planning to stick around, please, before you go, like the stream. As also, I'm covering Phil's podcast from yesterday because I wasn't here to do bingo yesterday. You know, the more free spaces we get, the more likes we get, the more free spaces we get. You know what I mean? So every like counts, you know? So even if you're going to disappear because you don't care about bingo or care about me ranting and raving, at the very least, please like the stream before you go and enjoy the rest of your weekend, you know? But thank you very much for that being said. For today, that is very much appreciated. Now let's start the bingo stream and see how annoying the bad man was yesterday.
All right, well, it's certainly exciting, isn't it? Welcome to the show, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. My chair is weird right now. What happens is, you know, when you're in a chair like this, you're sitting on a chair mat. You can't just be in the carpet.
Are you pig-splaining a fucking chair? Is she seriously about to pig-splain a fucking chair? How? Okay, please, though. Educate us on the art of sitting in your arse all day, please.
Chair is weird right now. What happens is, you know, when you're in a chair like this, you're sitting on a chair mat. You can't just be in the carpet. That would be terrible. You destroy your carpet. And every once in a while, it kind of like rolls into a position where it steadies, and then it like, the wheels dig in, and now it won't move like stuff. Like, oh, I repositioned. I think I'm a little better now. So, welcome. It is Friday, June 19th, 2026. We've had an amazing week. We have. It's been a great one, okay? You might say, well, what do you mean? I wasn't around this week, Phil. Well, don't worry. We'll recap. We'll get everyone caught up because it was a great week of variety. We had new games, finishing games, retro games, newer games. We had Pokemon Card Mania, and a lot going on. And obviously, I want everyone to know what's happening. We are getting closer to new games. New games will start hitting in about 9 to 10 days. So, we basically have one more week of continuing on with the stuff that we've been working on before we start doing new content when it comes to new releases. But then, summertime this year ain't so bad. If you actually take a look at all the games lineup that we will have starting in July and August, it's not bad at all. In fact, you know, starting with Star Fox next week, and then heading into games such as the Black Flag Resync, Pal World 1.0 re-release, where we'll check it out and see if it's any different from when we played years ago. The Avatar fighting game, Halo Combat Evolved, or excuse me, Halo Campaign Evolved, and more like that is going to be an exciting summertime of games. Unlike some summers that are dead, not so much this year, and that's a good thing. In fact, what we're doing right now is essentially the downtime content, even though it's not summer yet, it will be by the time that I come back after my break. So, I'm excited. I hope that you all are too. Let's say good morning to everyone who's here, and then let's get everyone caught up on everything that I've been working on this week so that you actually know what to expect moving forward, because a lot has changed, quite frankly, over the course of this week. So, on YouTube, what do we got this morning? We've got Julio, Jack, Drew, Wimpy Sword, Dark Lady Goth, Who, Heba, Sheen, Henrietta, BLT Soft, Carl. Who else do we got? Arch, Beans, interesting name. Tommy Versetti is there. What's going on? On the kick side, we got Bernal Castro, the username already taken, a mature businessman, broke and bald. I certainly know you're not talking about me on either account. Liver Spot Gaming, I also know you're not talking about me on that account. Who else we got?
Phil, you have like 3 liver spots, you have fucking all the shit forehead.
Lucifer, 7th Ban. I know we're talking about you on that account. Ed Reed, Eddie Chill, Eliza Pancakes, and more. How y'all doing? What's up?
Remember Bomb?
My biggest fans are idiots.
Before we even continue, thank you very much to your Yorkshire Walker for gifting 5 members to the stream. Very kind of you indeed. That's a free space right there, of course, because every 5 memberships is a free space. So there we go, the first free space for the bingo. Congratulations to the following people for getting membership. Congratulations to Punished Snake 69, Retro Ribbon. How do you say this fucking name? I'm trying to understand how to say his name. Aegis Robo Waifu. I think that's it. Aegis Robo Waifu. Sir Joseph Pesci. And finally, Joker Burrito X FX. So there we go. Thank you to... So, if you just got a membership, make sure you thank Yorkshire Walker for giving you a membership. And of course, thank you, Yorkshire Walker, for also getting us a free space and supporting the stream. It is very kind of you indeed. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. And hopefully, good stuff as well. Thankfully, you'll be happy to hear, I'm sure. I mean, especially, you know, I've managed to get up to date with everyone who was due bingo prizes. There was a little list there of people who were due bingo prizes, and I was a bit behind, but I think I've managed to catch up with everyone possible, and that includes Yorkshire Walker. Yorkshire Walker was also a winner. They were actually Yorkshire Walker was pleasantly surprised because they ended up getting the first place prize, because I never heard from first place when they were. So Yorkshire Walker was second in a marble race. However, the first place person never got in touch with me. So by default, Yorkshire Walker got first place prize because second place is a no-show. So there you go. That's what I'm saying. So even if you don't finish, even if you finish outside the top 3 on these end of month marble races, you still could win a prize. You know what I mean? Because you never know if the people above you will actually get in touch or not, and that jazz. So there we go. And also, Fear Monarch as well, you're another person that was due something, so yeah. Put it this way, the person that won the most was Qlimp. Qlimp cleaned me out. That motherfucker got $150 of fucking Steam cards off me because they won 2 separate months, as well as a run-up one time. It's like they cleaned me the fuck out, you know, but kill it there, big ups to them, but for getting us. I don't know how that marble keeps winning. You know, that marble keeps winning every month. I don't know how it does it. But yeah, somehow they find a way to fucking, you know, just, you know, yeah, they somehow cheat. They must be cheating somehow. I don't know how, but they must be cheating. Anyway, but yeah, I am caught up now, you know what I mean? So it's all good in that regard, you know what I mean? And obviously, at the end of June, we'll have another marble race, and it could be you guys that are winning prizes at the end of that as well, you know what I mean? But obviously, I have to wait and see what happens at the end of June. But I can thank you guys. The only reason I can do it in the first place, I'll say it again, the only reason I can do these giveaways is because you guys are so supportive, you know what I mean? Obviously, in the past, I was able to give some more than I could, but obviously times change, my life circumstances change sometimes. So even though I can't give as much these days as I could before, you know what I mean, I'm still happy to give you guys something, you know what I mean, and it's only because you guys are so supportive. So thank you very much for that again.
Ed Reed, Eddie Chill, Eliza Pancakes, and more. How y'all doing? What's up, everybody? Good morning, and welcome to the show, my final podcast of the week. Tomorrow, my day off. Well-deserved after this crazy week that we have had here on the channel. I'm happy to have a day off to spend some time with my wife and, you know, do some things, get caught up around the house, etc. So...
I'm curious, Phil, if we actually fucking check your Twitter then, are we going to learn about your day off? Let's check Phil's Twitter page, shall we? Is Phil tweeting at all about his day off, or is he silent today? No, his last tweets were about Friday Night Fights. That's it, nothing else, you know. Thank you guys for a great streaming week. I'm off on Saturday, so have a good one. This is 13 hours ago. Phil's schedule, as you can see, he still has not fixed the fucking typo in the night streams, you know. He doesn't have the P in PM. That is still not there, you know. Saturday, June 20th, day off. The whole day, the day has another one though. Sunday, he's got a podcast again. He's playing Pokemon day stream, Me in the Hall on night stream. Jesus Christ, fucking awful. Great variety, Phil. Playing the same games fucking time and time again here. Back and forth, hopping back and forth, the two same fucking shitey games. Wow, great, fantastic stuff. Wow. Great variety there, guy. Anyway, let's crack on a bingo. Strong start to the card, I must say. Very strong start to the bingo card. Doing quite well on that front.
Shall we talk about this? Let's talk about what I've been up to this week. It's been a crazy one, right? Like, a lot of stuff happened. First off, this week, we tried out 2 brand spanking new games that I had absolutely no clue what they were going to be like and if they were going to work in the schedule. The first one was Killer Bean. And although admittedly Killer Bean is a silly game and has some irreverent fun to it, it's a very unpolished, unfinished game. It is a game that plays very similar to, say, Max Payne, with jumping bullet time and shooting multiple enemies during said bullet time. But at the same time, it has some other kind of gameplay. Like, it has boss fights, it has open world exploration, and base takeovers and things like that. What? It's not a bad game. It's just in the very early stages. So after having played it a couple of hours, I was like, I don't really think I would want to play it again right now. I think I would want to wait for them to kind of finish the game before I play it. And right now, it's just completely unfinished, right? It really is. So, in regards to that, we tried it for 2 hours. The gameplay is on the channel. You can check it out. But we're not going to go back to it soon. We'll probably go back to it later when they finally decide that they want to update it and make it more polished and add more content, okay? But Mina the Hollower is kind of the opposite. Mina the Hollower is a unique 8-bit animated style, kind of more 16-bit style, top-down RPG with elements similar to Dark Souls or Soulsborne, but it is a lot of Zelda-like gameplay with also some platforming. Very fun game, tons of puzzles and things to discover. It actually is really deep in lore, and after playing that for a couple of hours, I totally want to play it again. I don't know if I'm committing to a full playthrough yet, but I very at least want to play some more. I really did enjoy the time that I had with it and don't feel like I gave it enough time to really get a good taste of it. So we do want to do more Mina the Hollower. In fact, we're going to do it as soon as Sunday night when I come back from my break. It'll be the late night stream on Sunday. So if that's your flavor, that's your taste, come back Sunday night and let's give it an honest try and let's see if it works, okay? Cool. Outside of that, we did finish a game by the name of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And as you know, Castlevania Symphony of the Night is the original Metroidvania. It's the game that basically started it all, right? It started the craze of open, giant map, sprawling area, exploration, combining Castlevania gameplay with Metroid exploration and stuff like that. It's a tried and true classic. Overall, I liked it. I'm glad I played it. But man, that game is easy. I'm shocked at how easy it actually is. I had no idea. I always was under the impression that maybe it's difficult, and it really isn't at all. Like, I just kind of glided right through. I don't think I even died that many times. Maybe like 2-3 times tops, if that. And it was all early on. Like I said, the most challenge in that game is either very beginning or the very middle when the castle flips. As soon as you start leveling up and getting items and weapons and things, you just become like super powered. And then there's really no challenge anymore. It's still fun to explore and to fight these bosses and things. But yeah, and to also be honest, the upside down castle is a neat concept. But you realize, oh, I already saw the whole castle already, so there's no new areas. And that's true. There's literally no new areas in the whole second half of the game.
Who fucking cares?
So we wrapped it up, and I did say that perhaps we would go back to it in the future to do a Richter run. I'm not sure. But the thing is, with Castlevania Symphony of the Night, it was very hard to get attendance and engagement and support. Basically, people were only there, a few people for the classic audience. But outside of that, It was very low attendance and low support streams for the most part. And I said, all right, well, I'm glad it's over. We're not going to, dwell on this game. So there you have it. So that was basically what we were working on early in the week. And then we continued on with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, which actually is turning out to be a pretty darn good Pokemon game. Okay, now Fire Red, which we just played a few months ago, was very fun and a throwback. But this one is more modernized. It definitely has better graphics, but not great graphics. Like, it really does have chibi-style graphics, which is a little weird. But I do like the Pokemon fights. I like that it has more modernization features. I like that it has a gen of Pokemon that I'm not really familiar with, Gen 4. I haven't spent much time with. So to be doing stuff with those Pokemon is pretty cool. There's a good audience for this game that always come out and hang out and support it. They love naming Pokemon and just, being a part of this experience. Again, first time ever me experiencing Gen 4 Pokemon. So it's a good time and we're having fun with it. That will continue. Resident Evil Code Veronica X. So I am 2 streams in, just around 5 to 5.5 hours of gameplay. What I didn't remember about this game is the massive amount of time it spends in the same areas, but you have to keep backtracking. Like, no exaggeration, we're 5 hours in, we're still going through the beginning areas of the game because we haven't cleared them because it was so convoluted to get all the things you needed to unlock all the doors and solve all of the puzzles. It's wild how many times this game makes you backtrack to do things. It got so bad that, like, I couldn't remember where to use certain items because the backtracking was so bad. Every room had something to remember to backtrack to. I had this blue crest. I was like, where the hell do I use this? And we spent like 20 extra minutes wandering in circles trying to find the right spot. Anyway, we are having a good time with the game. We are. It's fun. And today we continue. I hope that you guys that are here will stick around for Code Veronica X after the podcast ends.
Nope.
It should be a good time. Hopefully we don't struggle too much and we keep making good progress. From what I'm to understand, this is the longest of the classic Resident Evils. Classic Resident Evil is historically short. Maybe 5 to 8 hours, right? Sometimes even shorter per run because then there's 2 runs. But in this one, there's only 1 run, and apparently the game can be upwards of 15 hours. So let's see. We're 5 hours in. How far we will get today at the end of 8 hours. What I am hoping is that we can seriously get past these intro parts. I want to get out of the military facility. I want to get out of the palace. I want to go to new areas and do new things. So I hope that we can do that today, and we don't get stuck and then not able to make progress, okay? Let's see how it goes today. Hopefully we get good progress on stream, all right?
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Right. And then lastly, Trading Card Shop Simulator, or TCG Card Shop Simulator. It's hard to say, it's like a mouthful, right? Out of all the games I'm playing right now, honestly, this is a game that I never expected would actually have the longevity it has. At this point, we're like 16 hours into the game. We're over a month of days into the game. I think we're like day 34 or something of running the shop in the game. Now, the game itself is good, and out of all the sim-style games that I've played, I do feel it's the most complex, because not only are you owning and operating a card shop, but you're also essentially doing your own card buying, selling, and trading. It's like,
oh, hold on. We have 31 likes, so there we go, guys. Thank you very much for liking the stream. That gives us another free space because every 25 likes we get free spaces, so there we go. So, free space because we got 25 plus likes, and of course, as well as a free space, we should celebrate the free space by playing some motherfucking trumpets. Play it again! Take that, you bald wee bitch. There we go, good stuff indeed. I'm saying AI has no idea. Phil would not look like that bald.
Come the
Alright?
fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
There is no way Phil's head would look like that bald. His head, bald, would look so much weirder. But there we go. Thank you very much to Sniping for popping their 7-month bingo baddie membership message saying let the trumpets ring loud. We just did. We got them trumpets fucking playing like crazy. There we go. And the bald man got balder. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. But thank you very much for popping your membership message very kindly indeed. So there we go. So yeah, we got our 2 free spaces so far on the bingo board. Let's crack on with things. Remember, if I miss anything on the board, please let me know. I don't mean to miss things on the board. I just sometimes do miss them because sometimes I'm distracted. So there we go.
2-in-1. Not only are you just selling raw product and operating the store, you're opening packs, putting those cards into your own collection, buying and selling those, grading them to upgrade their quality, and then doing even more of that. So yeah, basically, there's a ton with this game if you're into trading cards. But honestly, let's be very honest here. The real reason that we've had success with the trading card shop is because I'm doing real-life Pokemon cards, right? If it weren't for me doing the real-life pack openings and collecting a Pokemon card as a part of that playthrough, I don't believe that playthrough would have been successful. I actually think that it probably would have failed and wouldn't have done so well after just a couple streams. But because we have it tied in with the Pokemon card stuff, it's hype. We play, we open virtual packs, we open real packs, we go, oh, look, a new set in the game. Oh, look, a new set in real life. And that's epic, and that's hype, right? That's really good. We're going to keep doing it for now. Right now, it's working. The TCG...
Hang the fuck on. I can't ignore that. I cannot ignore that. Basically, because the game has card packs as well, his audience get hyped and excited by comparing the video game packs to real packs. Like, I want to hear that again.
It's hype. We play, we open virtual packs, we open real packs, we go, oh, look, a new set in the game. Oh, look, a new set in real life.
To something... There's just something really fucking dumb. I love this is his audience. He's basically describing his audience and how like this is. Oh my god! I don't know if it's a lack of respect for his audience or if he's like, in the same sort of level as they are mentally. You know what I mean? I don't know. But again, Phil does surround himself with big flashing colours. You know, he's got the RGBs are going everywhere off camera. You know, to keep him entertained and keep him focused. You know what I mean? So I guess he's described himself as well in some capacity. Jesus Christ, man.
And that's epic, and that's hype, right? That's really good. We're gonna keep doing it for now. Right now, it's working. The TCG streams are the prime place to come if you're into the Pokemon card stuff. So that's why I want to keep it in the rotation. But I don't know how long we'll really play it. If it ends up getting boring or whatever, and people don't like it as much, we might, you know, drop it. But for now, it's working. It's doing well. Like last night, oh my lord. Folks, listen to this. Last night on the TCG stream, I opened 13 packs of Pokemon cards and made over $500 on the stream alone.
Oh, it was just... So, wait, was Thursday then the $600 day? Was that what it was? So Thursday was the day when he made $600 altogether. Because the next stream was so massively whaled. See, I thought Friday was a really good stream for him. You know, because I seen people mentioning $600 and I thought that meant Friday stream. You know, as in this stream we're watching right now. So I have no idea how Phil's Friday stream went and in terms of like money or metrics. I am in the dark about that then. For some reason, I assumed that when I seen that number going about, I thought it was for the Friday stuff, you know, so there we go. On that case then, hopefully Friday was a fucking dud for him then, and things went back to normal.
So, yeah, people like it. So we're going to keep it in the rotation because people like it. And notably, I like it too. Like, I'm getting...
Oh, there you go. Friday was about 400 plus. There you go. So there you go. I mean, okay. So it dropped off, basically. It dropped off, although it's still done quite well for him. Okay, so the problem with DSP is that he'll have one extremely good fucking day. And he'll do his best to try and convince his audience that should be the fucking new normal. You know? Like, he can't accept the fact that it might have a fucking one-off, extremely fucking profitable fucking day. I mean, it's like most content creators, I think, are able to understand that, you know? Most content creators are like, sometimes you'll have some very good days where it's like, you get a lot, and some days they'll be kind of quieter, you know what I mean? You take the good with the bad, you know? And it's kind of like the fucking, there's I mean, World Cup story here, you know what I mean? But there's a barmaid who was working in Boston who made almost $1,000 in tips alone because of the Scotland fans, you know? Now, are they always going to make $1,000 on a shift at work? No. That's a unique, special circumstance, you know? So that's not always going to be the case, you know? But if Phil Burnell was in that situation, he'd probably think to himself, why can't this happen every single time I'm working behind the bar? You know? Why is it only happening some days and not all days? And the problem with Phil is that he can't accept the fact, because he gets fucking support on one particular day that is overinflated from the same audience as before, he can't really accept that he can't give the same amount the following days to him. You know? He tries to fucking make that big massive number he gets in the new normal. Because he's such a greedy piece of shit.
Getting into the Pokemon thing. We've been doing this now for roughly a month. It was just under a month ago that we first started opening card packs on stream and having a good time with it. So I'm excited for more moving forward, but I don't want it to be the end all be all of what I do. You know, yesterday was an exception and it wasn't meant to be this way, but because I had to reschedule the week due to maintenance on Pokemon Champions, which also we'll talk about in a second, we couldn't have it split. What I'm trying to do is split the day. So, okay, if we're going to do Pokemon on the day stream, we're not going to do a trading card game on the night stream. Let's do something different, right? If we're going to do the trading card game at night, let's make sure there's no Pokemon scheduled for the earlier stream. I want it to be split. I want to be a variety guy. I don't want every stream to be about opening cards and Pokemon. Or I'm not a Poketuber, per se. But I like it. I like what I'm doing. If we keep going with this and people really like it, maybe I would do a little bit of completely card-centric content. And what I mean by that, maybe we do a show where it's just about cards. And we go through the collection and sort them, you know, talk about deck building stuff, learn how to play the game. I don't know. We could do a lot. I'm just not sure. Perhaps we talk about grading. Because I don't understand the grading process. People keep telling me different things about it, and I don't understand it. So maybe we could finally get, some order to that. Sorry, someone wanted an unban. I just did it. So that we can figure out that process, because right now I'm confused. You know, I got one group of people telling me to do it one way, others like, no, that's a scam, do it another way. So maybe just sitting down and talking with people, we can figure that out, right?
Who fucking cares?
So all that going on, the only other thing this week that we did was Pokemon Champions. Now, we only did it once, okay? Pokemon Champions is the multiplayer exclusive Pokemon dueling game, meaning it's you against other people in head-to-head Pokemon fights, multiplayer over the internet. There's no single-player content to be had in the game whatsoever. There's no towns, there's no real story. Well, there kind of is a story, but it's not a real story. It's kind of a fake story. It's all about building your team and basically building their stats, putting the right movesets on, and then playing competitively. I like the game. And we had played it previously a couple of streams. I got up to the Ultra Ball level, and I was pushing towards Master Ball. But this week, they reset the game entirely to make it co-op. So now, not co-op, cross-play. So now, even if you're playing on Switch, you also will play against people who are playing the mobile version on their phones. So now there's a huge player base for this game, which is excellent, by the way. I like that. How did it go? It went incredibly well. In 90 minutes, I went from starter level playing against tough opponents all the way up to Ultra Ball level, which it absolutely was excellent, right? And we had a great time during it. Okay, really, we did. So I'm going to maybe play Pokemon Champions once a week and see if it works in the schedule. I don't want to go crazy because that's too much Pokemon content, but being that it is multiplayer only, it's kind of a different experience than, say, playing Brilliant Diamond. So we are going to attempt to play it once a week and see if it works as a night stream for variety. If it ends up fizzling out, that's okay. I understand we can have unlimited amounts of Pokemon content, so maybe it will fizzle out, but we'll try it once a week moving forward and see what happens, okay? Cool. All right, so that's what we've been doing. Now, next week, to be completely and transparent and honest with all of you, we're probably not going to be doing any new games, except the Star Fox reboot or remake or whatever it is comes out next week. Are you guys aware of this? I actually thought that it came out on the 28th. However, it's coming out on June 25th. So if you're not aware, June 25th is Thursday. So as of Thursday of next week, yes, absolutely, we are going to begin with Star Fox in the schedule. So that essentially means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will alternate between Pokemon and Resident Evil on the day streams, and the night streams will be variety. You know, one night will be Mina the Hollower. One night will be TCG Card Sim. Maybe one night we'll either do more Mina the Hollower, or we'll do the Pokemon Champions, right? And we'll alternate those during the week. Thursday, we will go ahead and, we will be doing Star Fox, and then Friday maybe we'll do more Star Fox. People really like it. The thing about Star Fox is, if you're not aware, Star Fox is a remake of Star Fox 64, which is the game from the Nintendo 64 era. It's short. Like, I recall, I owned the game. You can beat Star Fox 64 if you know exactly what you're doing and you don't fail in like 6 hours. It's a short game. So I'm wondering with this reboot, which is like $50, how long it's going to be. They are adding in full-on cutscenes and narrative, but how lengthy could they realistically make this game by just adding those in? I don't know. They did say they were going to add a few new levels and stuff, which sounds cool to me, but how many? So I guess we'll find out. Star Fox will be in the mix as of late next week, so there will be some variety and new stuff in the schedule starting late next week, which is a good thing. And then we'll continue on with all the other playthroughs. FYI, the next big event going on is July 4th, into Vestance Day, a marathon here on the channel, where I will be dressing up in all of the old vests and hats that I used to wear in yesteryear when we used to hit support goals. So we're basically going to roll back in time one day a year, where for your support levels of support, you'll vote on hats and vests and stupid stuff for me to wear. And we're going to clean out this closet. I'm going to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. We're actually going to look at my retro game collection, and I'm going to put all my Pokemon card collection and everything else into the closet, stored nicely, so I can actually access it and start using it regularly. Because right now I can't. It's so cluttered from all the upgrades and things I did to my studio in the last year. It's just a huge mess. I need to basically make it functional again.
Who fucking cares?
So that's going to be an exciting day. July 4th. Don't miss it. And next week, DSP Tries It will be the new Wendy's Minions and Monsters meal featuring the rebooted spicy chicken sandwich and a Frosty that has banana goo in it. I'm not kidding. So that's what you can look forward to next week. It sounds like a good one with all the stuff continuing that we love. Plus, of course, Star Fox. Lots of awesome stuff coming. I can't wait. All right. Now, the only other thing that I want to talk about, let's do a shout out. And then I want to show you just an update on the whole Pokemon card situation, because I do want to get everyone updated, and we do need to talk about the next thing, because I don't know what to do. You'll see what I mean. All right, so Tommy Versetti, our first contributor of the day, did a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Tommy, for $5. Let's get this on the leaderboard. Burger. Thank you, thank you. And Tommy says, I analyzed your recent streams, ergo the Resident Evil playthrough is perfection incarnate, and I love this content beyond all prior iterations. There you go. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're enjoying. Looking forward to more today, and hopefully we can keep up the great progress and not get stuck, you know, because this game supposedly does have potential where you can get stuck if you run out of things like explosive bolts, and that sucks. I do have explosive bolts left, which is great, so we'll see how that goes today. Okay? Cool. All right, now, let's talk about Pokemon and get it out of the way. First off, today is not a Pokemon-themed day. That means no free pack openings whatsoever. I will do free pack openings of Pokemon cards during Pokemon streams and TCG streams. We're not doing that today. Will there be pack openings today? Potentially, yes. If we get to $100 of support cumulatively, if we get to $150, $200, $250 at $50 increments, or if someone does a $50 contribution at any time during this stream or tonight's late stream,
5 in a row. That's concerning.
there will be a Pokemon card opening, okay? Yesterday was nuts. Yesterday we opened 4 packs of Perfect Order, then 2 packs of Surging Sparks, and then 13 packs of Surging Sparks, meaning in one day, we opened 19 packs of Pokemon cards. That is more than half a box in one day. That has never happened. I don't know if we'll ever do that again. That's just insane. To open more than half a box of Pokemon cards over the course of one day streams is nuts, okay? Now, you guys supported me in insane amounts, and I really, really appreciate that. However, this does put me in a little bit of a conundrum, a tough situation to speak. You might say, well, what do you mean by that? Well, allow me to show you what I mean. So this is the box of cards that we were opening yesterday, Surging Sparks. We've already opened 13 packs, meaning there's 23 packs left in here, because it's 36. Yeah, so there's 23 packs left in the box. I don't think we're opening all these today. I also don't think we'll open all those on Sunday, okay? I think yesterday was kind of an anomaly day. but I do believe that we will open a few packs a day, right? We might. We get good support on streams, even if they're not Pokemon-centric or card-centric streams, so I could see that we will still open some packs, right? However, here is the conundrum. Basically, to get these cards, there is a lead time. What do I mean by that? I mean that if I were to buy, hold on a second, a booster box, okay, of Pokemon cards, they're not usually immediately in stock, and they don't show up immediately, okay? There is lead time, meaning I have to wait a day or two for stuff to show up, okay? And, excuse me, not a day or two. That's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say is it's not a day or two to get the stuff to show up. It's much longer than that. So, for example, I know you guys don't know this, but this box I ordered right at the beginning of this week because we opened the perfect order box and I saw we started ordering cards right away. So I ordered it and it took a few days to get here, and luckily it did arrive in time for us to open the box and start going crazy on it. But like, it was kind of nick of time. You know what I'm saying? It was like right before. And there's no guarantee of how fast this stuff will actually show up. And the timing is different depending on what boxes you order. Like, let me give you an example. Right now, let's say we said, oh, we really like Surging Sparks. Phil, you should get more. I could get another box of Surging Sparks within a couple of days. Okay, I can. But let's say, for example, you guys were like, well, you know, not Surging Sparks. Why don't you do one of the older boxes, right? Why don't you do the Chaos Rising, which you started with? Or, you know, we really liked Mega Evolution, which was the first box you did, you know, a month ago. Those could take upwards of a week to get. They're not readily available or in stock. That's a problem, right? Because if we go through all these within 3 or 4 more streaming days, and we run out, now we're not going to have any on a day when we might be playing Pokemon or a day when we're doing stuff that you guys want to see me open packs. So let me pose the question, okay? So we have done quite a bit of card opening. And the question is, what do you guys want to see next? Do you want to see me continue with this box? And since this box gave us the giant hit, which you guys may not have seen yet, this box gave us the hyper rare Pikachu that is insanely hard to get. And even Pokemon YouTubers have been trying to get this card and many haven't. And I got it on my first pack out of that box. That's an insanely rare hit right there to get live on stream. It is, okay? So do we want to get another box of this? Do we want to get a Mega Evolution box, which was the first box? Do you want me to get another box of the Perfect Order card, which is the one we just did before this? Do you want to see more Chaos Rising? Or does it not matter? My concern is, let's say, for example, I get another box of Surging Sparks right after this. Well, we just saw all these cards all week long. If I open the same box twice in a row, you may get bored, right? You may say, oh, we just saw that box. I want the same cards again. And I don't want to have fatigue. You know, I don't want people to be like, oh, well, fatigue because we're just seeing the same stuff over and over. If we're doing different boxes, that's a good thing. But I want you to understand, this is something important that everyone needs to know.
Who fucking cares?
This has all felt very exciting and fresh and interesting recently, right? We've been doing it for about a month. But within the last month, I want you to think, we did Mega Evolution, Phantasmal Flames, Chaos Rising, Perfect Order, and now Surging Sparks. We've done 5 sets, okay? Those 5 sets, realistically, outside of maybe 1 or 2 more, because I did see that there was a couple others there. I think one is called like Journey Together. There was like 1 or 2 others. These are the reasonable boxes. What do I mean by that? I mean, these boxes are in the realm of reasonable pricing. Even at scalping prices, they're not insane. But let's say, for example, you guys were like, well, why don't you go back to older sets from like 4 or 5 years ago? Why don't you get a set from, I don't know, Pokemon Sword and Shield or something? Those boxes are ridiculously expensive.
But Phil, you're fucking charging your audience $50 per pack opening. Haven't you made enough money from your audience to fucking invest in this for your audience? If it's all about that? There was me potentially thinking that the fact that you're fucking charging your audience such a massive amount of money to open every fucking card pack was perhaps to invest it in these more elaborate Pokemon boxes to get in future. Or is it all just for you? You know? You spend $400 on a box and you make $1,000 off your audience. Is that it? $600 profit in your pocket. Which has nothing to do with the content in general.
Okay? I'm not kidding. They're over $1,000. I'm not spending over $1,000 for a box of Pokemon cards. You know?
But you're going to charge your audience over $1,000 to see what's in that box of Pokemon cards that you spent $400 on. Or $200 on. You know, Phil, why are you expecting your audience to give you 4 figures for a box of Pokemon cards that you spent a quarter of the money on?
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nuts. I'm not doing it. If this box right here, to let you know, was around $300, and I take it back. I think it was like $320 and change, and I had to pay tax, so it ended up being like $350. But we're gonna get traction out of it. Obviously, people are contributing to see the packs open. We got a massive hit. It's kind of worth it, right? Spending $1,000 on the box is not going to be worth it. It's just not. Especially because we don't know if momentum for this is going to keep up or not. And I'm not willing to spend $1,000 a box on Pokemon cards. I'm just not. Okay, just being real with all of you. At this point, it just doesn't make sense. If I was a serious PokeTuber who was going to buy and sell cards, mail them out for grading, do all this crazy stuff, then maybe, but not for someone like me who this is casually part of the content that I'm doing, and it's supplemental, you understand? So, herein lies the problem. We've already done the 5 big boxes that I can get. Maybe I can get one more. That Journey Together box I just mentioned has almost no value. What I mean by that is the Journey Together box has almost no cards that are worth anything. Therefore, it would be more of just opening the cards and looking at them together. And yeah, you get hype when you get a hit, but the hit's going to be worth like $5 to $10. There's no $100, $300 cards in those boxes.
But again, this begs the question, Phil, you're not planning to sell these as far as I'm aware. Like, you told your audience you're not going to give these away. You're not planning to sell it either. You don't know how to grade them. I don't think you're interested in grading them. Like, why does it matter the value? What, for you? I mean, I'm trying to understand the why to all this, you know? Can anyone explain to me the why? I mean, the only explanation I can think of, which is the most obvious one, is that the why is that he wants to fucking fleece his audience for as much money as possible. And to do that, you know, $50 you just open a pack of Pokemon cards that is worth like it's worth like $10 at most. You're like, wow, here's one pack. Yeah, wow, amazing, isn't it? But I'm trying to understand like the motivation then, Phil. If there's no giveaway for the audience in any capacity, if you're not planning on getting these graded to potentially make them worth more money and make them more valuable, whatever, but then if that's not a plan, if that's not, then why the fuck are you doing this? Other than the fact that you're trying to just milk your audience dry.
Does that make sense? So, I'm not sure exactly what to do, because I can't really get these boxes quickly. This one I can get within a couple of days if I get a second one, okay? There's maybe 1 or 2 boxes that you can get within a couple of days. Like Perfect Order apparently wasn't a great set that collectors wanted so much, so you can get those readily available pretty much. But the other ones, like I said, Mega Evolution, Chaos Rising, any of the more expensive boxes like Phantasmal Flames, they could take a week or more to get. So the question is, what do I do? Are people going to be okay if I just get another box of Surging Sparks and we open that back-to-back? Are people going to be okay with me getting Perfect Order, which we just opened? Or do you guys want me to go back to the beginning? Maybe go Mega Evolution again?
Oh, wait a second. Have we caught up to Raw Phil yet? I need to check something here. Hold on.
Where either I do the same ones again, which might get boring because it's the same cards, or we end up spending way more. But
I think I have caught up to Raw Phil. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to use Raw Phil then. I fuck off, DSP. Hold on. So where are we? Where are we in this freaking rant here? Hold on.
So the question is, what do I do?
The question is, what do I do? That's what we're looking for here. Blah, blah, blah.
Like, yeah. It's just crazy that in a month I went through 5 different sets. That's wild to me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, are we caught up? Or shit? Hold on. We'll keep using Phil for now. The actual Phil. You know. Hold on.
Are people gonna be okay if I just get another box of Surging Sparks and we open that back to back? Are people gonna be okay with me getting Perfect Order, which we just opened? Or do you guys want me to go back to the beginning? Maybe go Mega Evolution again, which I'm okay with. We only opened 1 box of Mega Evolution. That's where we got this guy. My first ever legit hit was the Mega Venusaur EX, which is worth around $14 now. It actually went up in price by about $1 in the month that I had it. Okay, and it's a nice card, but do we want to go for that again? Because that's the older box. It's a little more expensive, but as long as people are okay with that. I just don't want this to become we're doing the same exact cards and everything and people get bored, then what do I do it for, right? So.
We're doing it for money. But not money from the Pokemon cards, money from your audience. That's literally your sole motivation here.
I guess the question is, what do we do? The other good news, there's good news. In the middle of July, the next box, Pitch Black, releases. This is a brand new box, okay? Everyone will be getting it in the middle of July. Because, sadly, I'll have to get it from resellers. I'll probably get it a little later. Like, I could probably get it a couple days after it really comes out because they have to ship it to me. But likely, I can get my hands on a box of the Pitch Black quickly. So around mid to late July, we will have the new set. But that's about a month away. So what do we do in the month of interim? If we're going to open packs this quickly, this box could be gone within a few days of streaming, and I do need another box, right? So what should I do? I don't know. No, Romulus, I didn't order it yet. It just went available last night. Like, no lie. They just started listing them for pre-order last night. And I am going to probably get one. I don't see why I wouldn't. It's the hot new box. Everyone's going to want to be unboxing during the month of July. I probably will do it.
Who fucking cares?
That's boring.
So, what do you guys think? I'm curious. I want to get your opinion. Would you be okay with more Surging Sparks back to back? Do you want to go back to Perfect Order? Do you want to go all the way back to the beginning and do Mega Evolution? Or do we put it on hold? Do we not do it at all? I don't know. I feel like people like the content, so we should keep going with it for now until it gets played out. But I also don't want to keep doing the same thing. I am, wondering if we do 2 of the same box back to back. That's probably boring, right? James, you don't know you don't understand what I'm saying. There's no way to pre-order Pitch Black legit. People already sold it out. It's sold out within moments on the website. Every store is pre-backed ordered. You have to get it from a reseller. There's no way to get it legit. That's how Pokemon cards are. That's how all these collectible cards are. Unless you get lucky, you can't get it. Like, I got lucky with the Steam controller. I'm one of the few people who legit bought it. Everyone else had to get it off of the reseller market. And I'm happy that I didn't, because honestly, after using the Steam controller for a month, I'm probably done using it now. Like, seriously, now that I realize the D-pad sucks, the thumbstick is just okay, I'm probably not going to use it again. I used it for a month, and I think it's okay, but I like my Razor Wolverine better, so I'm just going to probably use that for everything now.
Who fucking cares?
Vivid Voltage has cool hits and is only 300. Vivid Voltage? I don't even know if I'm familiar with that one.
Who fucking cares?
That's boring.
Boring! Let's see. No, dude, that's expensive. A single pack of Vivid Voltage cards is anywhere from $15 to $20. Okay? The box, if you wanted a whole booster box, the cheapest I'm seeing is $450.
That's not bad. I don't know about yeah. Phil's eyes here. Phil's fucking eyes bug the fuck out here.
The box.
So here, right here.
If you wanted a whole booster box.
Right there, there it is. That is a frame. There it is. It costs how much? Okay, I don't know any other human being on the planet whose eyes do this. Do you guys know of any other human beings that exist on this planet whose eyes fucking sometimes just literally bulge out their fucking sockets like this? Like, what in the fuck, man? Like, honestly, I want to grab a stick and poke the eye back in because it's fucking threatening to escape. You know? It's so weird. It's so weird. Yeah, thumbnail. Definite thumbnail material. Hold on. Actually, yeah, good shout. Hold on. Let's see if we can... Because I do have the things ready to make a potential thumbnail of this. You know? Jim Carrey's a mask. You realize that was like some computer magic going on there. But there we go. The bulging eyes. There we go. There's a thumbnail right there. There's tomorrow's bingo thumbnail sorted. Hooray for that. Good stuff. When DSP gets a super chat from Caterade with past draw fill. Okay, cool. I'll wait for the Caterade super chat then. Cool. Cheers for that.
Scrolls of Hurt, it's not about the value of the cards. It's about the excitement and the hit rates. Okay? What I'm trying to explain here is, for example, with this box, we've already gotten 3 hits within 10 packs. And it's amazing when I get a hit, everyone's excited. If we're opening these Ascended Heroes cards that are costing me a fortune, and we're getting no hits, no one's gonna care. Right? People are gonna be like, meh, why is he doing this? He's not getting any.
But people will be giving you money, though, to open the cards. You'll have gotten your money back from it. Even if you don't get the hit. People are having to pay you to open the thing in the first place. You know? Isn't that why you're doing it?
Anything, he's not getting any hits, this isn't exciting. If you just get regular card, regular card, regular card, regular card, you get bored. So that's the problem. You see what I'm saying?
My bad. I fucked up. When I went and removed the background, from here, I played raw fill instead of fill. You know? I fucked up. I noticed that too late there. I noticed that too fucking late, so for fuck's sake. Shit. We ignore raw fill for now. Fuck off. Yeah. That's a problem with having 2 streams that are pretty much the same fucking stream. That's my bad, though. That's my bad. Let me go back to normal fill, and we'll see if we're okay here.
The cheapest I'm seeing is $450. And it's not even really readily available. I'd have to wait. This is another one where they're going to mail it, and it might take 1 to 2 weeks to show up. Yeah.
I'm going to do what Sonny suggests and wait for like the K-Trade Super Chat. When the K-Trade Super Chat comes in on Phil's stream, then I will just go for Raw Phil. Because Raw Phil at 12:13, like, addresses the Super Chat, I believe. You know, like here, rabbit here, yeah. The K-Trade, so yeah. I will, so we'll do that, okay? When Phil addresses the Super Chat, we'll go here, okay? For now, though, we're going to use Phil's actual stream because I just want to make sure we don't lose track of where we are.
So it's very similar to Phantasmal Flames. We're likely there's... Here, let me take a look, now that you're bringing this up. We'll do this. Vivid Voltage. Right now I'm in the Rare Candy app. You go to Sets. There's the set. And you go to Value of the Cards. So taking a look at the Vivid Voltage set, there are very few high-value cards in the set. There's one card that's $196. It's a fat Rainbow Pikachu. Then there's another Pikachu that's $44. And then there's a card that's $28. And then a card that's $20. And then, no exaggeration, every other card in the set that's a hit is less than $10. So that's why it's available. See, this is what people don't understand. You might be like, well, that's an older set. Why is it available? Because it's not a sought-after set. Collectors don't really want it. There's not much value in the set. So even though you can get it for $450 for a box, which is expensive, like I said, this box, after shipping and tax, was around $350, okay? That Vivid Voltage box, to get it would be $500, because I'd have to pay $450 for the box, then tax shipping, it would be $500. for me to get it, and the best card I can get is like 100 something. Likely I'll get a couple that are $10. You know what I'm saying? It's basically kind of a big ripoff because the ones that are available that are older boxes right now that aren't super expensive don't have good cards in them. If that makes
I don't know, I need to stop him right there. He's accusing Pokemon cards of being a big ripoff. The guy who's fucking charging his audience $50 per pack opening, $100 cumulatively to open a pack, whatever. For every $50 I open a Pokemon card. He's accusing the Pokemon boxes themselves of being a ripoff. Look who's fucking talking, Phil.
makes sense. They're kind of dud sets. That's why collectors don't really want them anymore. So, sadly, no. You see, there are ones available, but they're just not that good. So that's why I don't think like Vivid Voltage doesn't really make sense. Now, okay, there's another spin on all of this, all right? And I should bring this spin up. There are a couple of sets that have come out over the last several years that are insanely high value, but they don't sell boxes. You can only buy individual packs or what they call, what's the wording? It's like a 6-pack box or a box that comes with a promotional item like a poster or coin or dice, but then you get a few packs in it too. But they don't sell them in a box of 36 packs. Like, this is a box of 36 packs called a booster box. There's a couple, 2 or 3 sets they never sold booster boxes for. One of them is called Ascended Heroes. I think the other one is called Prismatic Evolutions. They have really nice cards, but they're insanely hard to get because they never sold booster boxes. So the chances are incredibly random and rare that you'll ever get a good card, okay? You could sit there buying the bundles and the promo boxes all day and get nothing, okay? So, for example, I just saw it available, Ascended Heroes. This was a set. It is Mega Evolution. It's the same set as Perfect Order and Mega Evolution and Chaos Rising and all of those, okay? But it's a different set. It's in that line of cards. You can only buy it single packs or 6-pack bundles. The 6-pack bundle is over $100, okay? So if we were, let's say you were going to buy the equivalent of this box. This box was around $300, $350. That's only 3 6-pack bundles. So you can only get 18 packs for the price that here you can get 36. So you're getting half the packs. Do you see? It's twice as expensive. If you were to buy 36 packs of Ascended Heroes, you're spending $700. Okay? So realistically, if I were to do Ascended Heroes, I wouldn't be able to do it for what we're doing this. I might have to up the price, which I don't think people are going to want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we got Ascended Heroes, I'm like, oh, $100 a pack, right? What are we going to open? 1 pack a stream, if that? I don't think we're going to have $200, $300 streams for 2 or 3 packs. Do you see what I'm saying? The hype for this is hot now, but just because I buy more expensive cards doesn't mean I'm going to get people to contribute for them more. You understand? And in addition to that, this is true. The drop rates are much more rare. Okay? So in this box already, I got the rarest Pikachu. I got 2 other hits last night that looked really nice. One of them is this Latias. Really nice looking card. Very metallic and nice effect on it there. And then we got this nice illustration rare, what's it called? Cast form. It's another nice looking card, right? So that's what we got out of the box so far, and there's still more than half the box left. So in these boxes, you get good pull rates, right? No exaggeration. With this, like Ascended Heroes or Prismatic Evolutions, I heard is even worse. You could pull 10 packs, 20 packs, 30 packs, 40 packs, and get nothing. Just get normal cards. Or you could get like 1 hit, and it's a $5 hit, and you spent $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting crazy at this point, where either I do the same ones again, which might get boring because it's the same cards, or we end up spending way more, but it's a huge, huge gamble for something you're probably not going to get anything out of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really not sure what to do. This is what I mean. I have a conundrum, and I need to decide what to do, because I need to get cards on order again, because these, we have, like I said, 23 packs left. Likely these will be gone by like middle of next week, if not the end of next week, and I'm going to need to have another box on deck ready to go. But I don't know what to get.
I am going to put it back on pause right there, guys. I will be right back, okay? Give me a few minutes. In the meantime, enjoy some Scottish Otters, otherwise known as Scotters. I do apologise for a little brief pause, but I should be back in the next 5 minutes or so at most. So, in the meantime, enjoy some Scottish Otters. I do apologise.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
It's going to be acidity from tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
and then
tart,
spice.
tart and it's acid and nothing else. Alright. So now we're going to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side fit. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style tips. Greasy hair. Pasta once a week. It's authentic style, Asian fusion style, Italian.
Guess what else we're going to add?
What?
Sausage. Italian sausage. That's going to go in here too.
I love sausage.
do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I am a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix. It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really isn't. I can't even tell you another cuisine that tastes like that. But it's so good. And what I like about Mediterranean food is usually when you get it, you get such a good variety of stuff. Like I got, so it came with hummus and pitas. You dip the pitas in the hummus, and that was delicious. Robust, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. Robust. They give their rice, which is the seasoned rice.
Alright guys, sorry about that. I am back here with some bingo, so we're good to go and continue on with the bingo show. We're actually very close to a full house, but I'm going to imagine because it's a podcast, we've got plenty of time for a potential second card. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, let's crack on with bingo.
It's just crazy that in a month, I went through 5 different sets. That's wild to me. You know what I'm saying? Scrolls of Earth, it's not about the value of the cards. It's about the excitement and the hit rates. Okay? What I'm trying to explain here is, for example, with this box, we've already gotten 3 hits within 10 packs. And it's amazing when I get a hit, everyone's excited. If we're opening these Ascendant Heroes cards that are costing me a fortune, and we're getting no hits, no one's going to care. Right? People are going to be like, meh, why is he doing this? He's not getting anything. He's not getting any hits. This isn't exciting. If you just get regular card, regular card, regular card, regular card, you get bored. So that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? Or like we were saying with that other box, correct? With that other box, which that someone brought up, the cards are worth $5 each. There's one card that's 100 and something, and one that's like 40, and everything else is like $5. So when you know that, and you know that really nothing in the box really is of value, is it really a big deal? No. The excitement is when you have a box that there are high potential cards, you don't know what you're going to get, and then all of a sudden you might get one, you might not, but the thrill of, you know, can we get that hit? That's really what it is. That's why it was amazing yesterday when we pulled that Pikachu live on stream. That is the rarest card in that set. It's not the most valuable, but that literally is the rarest card in the set of Surging Sparks, and I got it on stream when Pokemon YouTubers have been trying to get it and didn't get it. That's awesome. That's something I can talk about in the future. Do you remember when we were doing Pokemon cards? I got the rarest Pikachu, right? That's awesome. But if there's no potential for that, there's no excitement around it, and people won't want to do it. You see what I'm saying? No, it's not about the value of the card. It's about the rarity and about the excitement of getting the rare. Does that make sense? Like, for example, if I went ahead and bought a box, and we know there's nothing in there that's really very rare, who cares? It'll be nice initially to open a couple packs, but once you've seen all the normal cards, no one will care. But if you know there's a chance there's a really rare card of high value in there, now the excitement gets. You know what I'm saying? That's where the excitement comes from.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Julio Lopez says we could go for a second Greninja, but this time live. You're right. And there are other cards in that Chaos Rising set that we don't have that are high value. Seriously, there's $100 cards in there, like $200-$300 cards that we didn't get. I just happened to get the highest value one. And because you're bringing that up, Julio, I'm just going to take a look.
Who fucking cares?
See, that would be one I have to order like now and to even get it in like a week. Because the Chaos Rising ones, I guess, have been all bought up now, from what I can see. Yeah. Like, no lie, I'm looking right now. It looks like in order to get it, it would take a while, actually.
Aha! Aha! A super chat from Kid. Wait, here we go. There we go. We can go to Rafael now. Rafael, save the day. Fuck you, DSP Gaming. Your shitey fucking channel. There we go. We can now continue the show on Rafael, which means we can now see the kick chat as well as Phil's secret chat. Hooray for that.
It would take a while, actually. What's today's date? See, I'm losing track of what the days are, too. Yeah, like I'm looking at them, and basically the earliest they're promising is like a week, which sucks, obviously, because we would want it by like middle of next week. It looks like I could probably get Mega Evolution quicker. I can get Perfect Order quicker. I can get another Surging Sparks quicker. I could get... hold on. I could get some of the freaking insanely expensive 6-pack boxes of Ascended Heroes, but that's only 6 packs and it's $100 a box. I could get that. And that's more readily available. I'll have to figure out what I want to do. It seems like we're... Okay, can we at least agree? We don't want to do Perfect Order and we don't want to do Surging Sparks again right away. You guys want something different. Maybe go back to the original cards that we were opening, which would either be Mega Evolution or Chaos Rising, or maybe do something different. If we agree there, then at least it gives me some guidance. I can look at this over my day off, perhaps, and figure out what I want to get. 6 Hybrid says maybe do at least one of the expensive ones just for the viewers. I mean, I could. Like I said, it's around $100 for only 6 packs, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, that's so wild how expensive that is. All right.
But Phil, you charge your audience $50 per pack opening anyway. Phil, with 2 packs, you've made your money back, and you still have 4 more packs to go. You'd still, as things stand, you would make a profit, even if you stick to your current fucking method of opening cards. Unless it fucking fell in line with a day we opened one for free on some sort of like Pokemon stream or card sim game stream.
Well, at least you guys gave me some general guidance here. I appreciate that. Caterade has done a $5 super chat and says, what is EA thinking about putting ads in their games? Are they morons? Yes. Yes. That's all I have to say about that. It's happening constantly everywhere. The insane double and triple monetization is quite wild. Like for
look at no. You don't get to criticize other fucking businesses and corporations for being greedy and manipulative and trying to fucking hyper monetize their fucking content. The guy that has 3 7-year channels, but he's only on one of them ever at any point, you know, like he's abandoned the React channel, he's abandoned the Throwback channel. But please, guys, can you join as a member? You know, there's no point in being a member of those 2 other fucking channels, you know, as well as being a fucking member. Also, join his Kick stream. If you're on Kick stream, support him on Kick. And also, while you're at it, tip him as well, so he can get the money quickly. And while you're at it, give him money on Patreon, so he can get some Patreon money as well. Like, there are literally, I don't have enough fingers on my hands to count the ways that Phil monetizes his audience. I need to take off my fucking slippers to keep on counting the ways that Phil monetizes his audience. And he's going to fucking have a go at EA and all shit. Oh, the way these companies are greedy and they're hyper money. Fuck the fuck off, you greedy fucking prick. Who's fucking talking? You're sitting there taking notice, you greedy fucking swine.
For example, right now you're watching my stream, and you might be watching this video on demand. Now, an ad is playing on it, but that's because it's free. I didn't charge you to watch, you're watching for free. So, if an ad runs and you watch it, then
fuck you, I've got ad blocker, bitch. You ain't getting paid shit.
Make something back. That makes sense. You're reciprocating, right? But these people are charging you, and you pay, and then they hit you with more. You
hold the fuck on. I want to hear Phil's example again here. Hold on. Let's see if Phil's carefully cultivated example here, okay? Let's try and understand the fucking pig logic here.
Quite wild. Like, for example, right now you're watching my stream, and you might be watching this video on demand. Now,
yes, I actually was.
An ad is playing on it, but that's because it's free.
But yeah, I didn't. I've got ad blocker. Shout out uBlock Origin. So yeah, you didn't get paid shit from me, pal.
I didn't charge you to watch. You're watching for free. So if an ad runs and you watch it, then I make something back. That makes
I didn't fucking. You didn't make it. You didn't make nothing from me, Philly boy. So fuck you.
Sense. You're reciprocating, right? But these people are charging you, and you pay. And then they hit you with more. You pay already to do Amazon Prime, and you get Amazon Prime Video. Then you go to watch a video, and they run an ad. But I paid you already. I paid you for the service. I'm paying for Amazon Video. What makes you think you have the right to also run an ad on something I've already purchased?
With that logic, Phil, then why would you get ads on satellite TV? You know, like cable TV. Using your logic, you shouldn't have ads ever if you're watching like cable TV, like some sort of pay service TV provider, you know? But there's ads in it all the time. You know?
Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? YouTube. In general, when you watch videos, they're free. That's why there's ads on them. When you watch broadcast television, it's free. That's why there's ads. But even the idea of cable television used to be, well, there's not supposed to be ads because you're paying for it, right? You go to HBO, they're not running advertisements on content when you're watching it on HBO, right? So, it's pretty crazy that this is what they're now thinking of doing in games. Games aren't free. The only way that I would say EA could do that is if they do free-to-play games, right? So if they're going to give you the game for free, and their monetization model is that there's ads running on it constantly, that makes sense. But outside of that, if I've already paid for something, no, you don't have the right to then also force me to watch ads on it. I already bought it. That's bullshit. There you go. No, luckily we will not get another Ballpark B Frank ad on my Resident Evil playthrough this time around for Code Veronica. We don't have that kind of pop-ups and stuff anymore. All right, so thank you for the guidance. All right, next week will be a fun week. We'll be balancing everything we're doing right now, plus Star Fox later on in the week. I will have to figure out what kind of cards I want to order. Maybe we'll do variety, right? Maybe I'll see what packs I can get. Maybe I'll buy a variety of packs. Maybe I'll get like 1 or 2 of the 6-pack of this one, 1 or 2 of the 6-pack of this one. Maybe I'll get another box as well, or we'll see what box is available more quickly, so that we can have some stuff on deck for the next stuff and go from there. But I will likely try to get the new box, which is called Pitch Black, which comes out around mid-July. I'll try to see if I can pre-order that, so that can come as soon as possible. It's probably gonna end up being a couple days after because they have to ship it. But okay, so guys, guess what? That is all the topics that I have for today. I would now like to turn it over to you.
I dare you to beg. I fucking double dare you to fucking beg. After fucking wasting everyone's fucking time with that Pokemon card bullshit, I dare you to beg some more, you little bitch.
Hold on, I have to burp. Excuse me, came out of nowhere. Roy, thanks for $2. I sent you an XDM with a thumbnail.
So the general consensus is that Roy Barnes is responsible for some of the latest thumbnails that Phil's been, not only the thumbnails, but also the pre-stream artwork, you know? You know, Phil's latest pre-stream artwork where he's got, you know, he's like bullying Jasper Kitty and all that shit, you know, and he's like drowning in Pokemon cards and all that shit. The general consensus is Roy Barnes is the fucking dent responsible for those sort of graphics and images and all that jazz. So there we go.
For the podcast, I'll take a look at that. However, I will say this. You guys may have noticed that I never use a thumbnail for the podcast except one that is auto-generated by YouTube. And the reason that I do that is quite simple. I like the fact that the podcast shows daily how I'm dressed, my set, the border, and stuff like that. It makes it feel like it's a fresh show every day. If I
you like, wait, Phil, why did you take a screenshot? Once you're finished with the recording, take a screenshot of the recording, boom, there it is. I never set a thumbnail for it. I guess it's just easy to fucking have it automatic, you know, yeah. He likes it when you can see his t-shirt from that day in the thumbnail. I'm going to rewind this just so we get a full context of this stupidity.
I'll take a look at that. However, I will say this. You guys may have noticed that I never use a thumbnail for the podcast except one that is auto-generated by YouTube. And the reason that I do that is quite simple. I like the fact that the podcast shows daily how I'm dressed, my set, the border, and stuff like that. It makes it feel like it's a fresh show every day. If I were to use the exact same thumbnail for a podcast every day, I do feel like it would look kind of outdated or too bland. Like
what's wrong with using the same sort of style of thumbnail for every show? You know, you wouldn't catch me doing that. That's for damn sure. My thumbnails are always massively different, you know. Nah, I've got the same template pretty much all the time. Although I like to think that when people see my thumbnail, they know it's Bingo. Like, if I try to make my thumbnails very different every single time, people might not realise it's Bingo. But I'd like to believe that my thumbnail is quite recognisable as a Bingo stream, you know. Even if you don't see, even if you can't see the title of the show or anything, you'll see this kind of base, you know, it's the same colours, you know what I mean, and the same, like, yeah, you get what I'm saying though. Sometimes familiarity is a big seller, you know, it catches your eye, there's that recognition, oh, Bingo, I know that's fucking thumbnail.
The DSP morning show, I'm okay with using a thumbnail every day because we don't even have set topics and stuff. But when I do the level 1 podcast, I do the set, I do a border for every, you know what I'm saying? So to have that be the thumbnail usually is what I like to do. Yeah, see, I like these thumbnails, but I don't know if I would want to use them simply because then I can't have, I can't use the auto-generated stuff and you can't really see what the set looked like for that day. Does that make sense?
Who fucking cares?
Six Hybrid says it looks like it's limited to sports games at the moment. Are you talking about ads and games? They'll interject new ads on the screen, scoreboard, and overlays for sports games. Oh, so what they're trying to do, wow, think about how underhanded this is. EA is trying to basically simulate real life, but make the same money that the advertisers make in real life in their games. So when you go to the sports game and you're sitting in the stands and you look at the scoreboard, there's ads on there, right? Fair enough, okay. So they're trying to simulate that. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that at all. I really don't know. Because then the next thing will be, oh, look, you're playing Cyberpunk 2078, but the ads are all real. They're all real products from real life all over the billboards. Therefore, they make a ridiculous amount of money profit whenever someone plays the game because you're inundated with ad runs.
Hang on a second here. I seen Broside Phil up in there. He said, 6 minutes to hell. Oh my god, what do you know? What do you know? But yeah, as soon as I seen your name in the chat, I see Phil do this pose. Are you intimidated yet? Men of the world! How intimidated are you? This is a peak of male fitness right here. Look at his bulging muscles just popping out that fucking t-shirt. But apparently, according to the big beefy bastard himself, Broside Phil's going to really make us all suffer in about 6 minutes' time. Thank you for the warning. God almighty, God help us.
They're all real products from real life all over the billboards. Therefore, they make a ridiculous amount of money profit whenever someone plays the game because you're inundated with ad runs, right? Someone tipped $1.50 and said, have you ever considered a third-party service to get notifications and animations on tips? It would be awesome to get cool animations on a PayPal contribution, and it would incentivize tips. I do animations for PayPal contributions, but they have to be $4.20 or $5 or more. I don't want to do animations for tiny tips. I don't. So, to answer your question, we have animations. I play them all the time. I don't know why you don't know that, except for the fact that you only tip $1.50, and I'm only going to do animations on tips for $5 or more, period.
You greedy fat bastard. Only. I'm not playing animation for $1.50, you peasant prick. Fucking hell, man. He plays, super chats get played. $1 super chat gets an animation. I think. Or a one, or yeah. Does it? Or is it $1.99? $1.50 tip doesn't get fuck all. Such a greedy bastard, man. Oh, hell. Apparently we got 50, according to Fear Monarch, we have 50 likes. Oh, the chat, hold on 2 seconds. Let me fix the chat right now on the screen. There we go, it should be fine. But yeah, that's cause I went, whenever I change source, cause I was be right back, I went to the, and if I go back to the source, sometimes the chat kind of breaks, but there you go. But yeah. Okay, well, apparently I got 50 likes as well. 50 likes is fantastic. Well, if we have 50 likes on Bingo, that means we've won Bingo. So can we have confirmation? Is that actually true? Do we definitely have? So it's not. I want to make sure it's not just Fear Monarch seeing number. Can you guys see this 50 plus likes as well? If there is 50 plus likes, then I believe that's a full house because that's 2 more free spaces and we're only 2 away from a full house. It means we can do a marble race and take a wee breather. Yep, we do. Okay, fantastic. Okay, fantastic. Okay, there we go. So 50 likes on a Bingo stream. Fantastic stuff indeed. To celebrate 50 likes, we're going to play the Bubbles animation May, but it's a truly talented Pixar animation to celebrate getting 50 likes on the stream. But remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper K to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. There we go. So there we go, good stuff indeed. So 2 more free spaces, and I think there is 11 squares left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. God almighty.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Some of you might not recognise the woman on the screen here because you might have only seen Kat from her most recent fucking appearance when she showed up on that Yakuza stream. This is Phil's wife. Before she was force-fed potatoes. Yeah. She was actually, obviously. But yeah, this is an infamous Halloween appearance, you know. And later on, so Phil would then later on blame Tevin for Kat not coming back on that stream. Even though that day, Phil claimed that she was busy going to a party later. You know, some interesting lore that, yeah. So Phil started the day by showing off Kat on his Halloween stream before saying that she was going to go into some sort of Halloween party afterwards while he was still doing the stream. And meanwhile, because she didn't come back, Phil then said it was Tevin's fault. That she didn't come back. Even though Phil said that she was not going to come back anyway, because she had plans. Make sense of that if you can. But, good stuff indeed. But, yeah, we've won Bingo. So we've got a full house on Bingo. Fantastic stuff indeed. I'm going to leave the bad man on pause for now. In the meantime, I think we should get a marble race going. But you guys need to decide what happens, okay, for a second mail card. So hold on. We're definitely doing a second card, okay? The second card's definitely happening. But the one big question, of course, is do we do a 5x5 card or do a 3x3 card, you know? 5x5, normal, 3 spaces allowed. And obviously, a 3x3 card is a hardcore mode. And no 3 spaces allowed whatsoever. So you guys decide what we do, 5x5 or 3x3. The poll is running in the chat right now. You guys will determine what the second bingo card shall be. It is entirely up to you guys, of course. It's all, even though I call myself king, it's a democracy around these parts. Which I don't know why. I know I should fucking make the most of being a king, but there you go. I guess I'm fucking that naive, but there we go. Let's get marbles going. Let's get marbles good to put it up here. So hold on. And while we're waiting for you guys to decide what the second card should be, let's have a marble stream going here.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Vanguard for popping the 1 month Bingo Buddy membership message saying do a 55-50 card. I mean, well, put it this way. I don't have enough. Literally, the maximum I can do is 12x12, and that's barely. Because I have 140 5 different possible bingo words. If I had like 500 plus different options for the bingo card, you might be onto something. Even then, a 12 by 12 card is ridiculous. Like, I had to try and change the code in some aspects because it wouldn't fit on the screen properly when I was trying to do bingo before. It's like, you guys haven't seen it yet, but it is crazy. And also, it'd be impossible to play. You know? I mean, I don't mind showing you guys a 12 by 12 bingo card one time. But, it's impossible. It is impossible to try and play and keep along with. You guys can't even see it. It was like, we'll put it this way. Look how small the card is now on a 5 by 5 card, okay? That's a 5 by 5 card, right? On the screen, that you can see right now. Now imagine that same space being occupied, but it's 12 rows of things instead of just 5. And like, you can imagine how small that the squares are going to be, and how hard it's going to. How do you even see the fucking cards? Like the things on the card and that. I mean, I don't know. To accommodate a 12 by 12 card, I probably need a brand new overlay. And the card will take up most of the fucking screen. Well, shit, it's a bit of a headache. But there we go. So yeah, it's definitely some logistical problems. I'll say that. Anyway, let's get going with some marbles, shall we? Because we've got a full house, so let's celebrate this full house here by having a marble race. Let's get the maps all up here, and then we shall have our first full house marble race. Maybe we'll have multiple marble races today. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. All we know is that we've got at least one guaranteed, and we're going to do it right fucking now. Let's hit random and let's go. So here we go. This is the bingo card we have for today's full house marble race. It's called Ancient Shining Woods, made by Jojo Go. It has a 53% elimination rate and has an average finish time of just over 3 minutes. So let's go. Let's just see how we do here. See, Phil, it's funny. Phil, sorry, saying I need to go mega widescreen. It's not the width. The width wasn't the problem. It was the height. The height was a problem. I couldn't fit the whole bingo card, or a 12 by 12 card. I couldn't fit the whole thing height-wise on the screen. Like, I need a fucking jumbotron to fucking play it on some sort of jumbotron motor. It was mental, you know. If you want, I will show you before we do the next bingo. Before we do the next bingo, I don't mind showing you what a 12 by 12 looks like. Okay? Height was a problem. The story of your love life. Oh, poor little midget bastard. Oh, well, don't worry. Hey, put it this way. You know, it's like, you know, being tall also is annoying. For example, I was always shite at hide and seek. You know, sometimes it's not bad being a small bastard. You know, there you go. Easier to hide, you know. Anyway, this is the card we have for today's stream. I'm sure that makes you feel better for your mark. But there you go. But I quite like this actually. This is a really nice looking style. I really like the style of map here. It's kind of like, you know. I really like this, yeah. This is pretty cool looking. Very symmetrical, of course, as well. You know, going down either side here. And then you go through here, of course, as well. You do diverge and come back into the middle here, and there's some interesting things at the end here. Could this fuck you up here? Could this knock you out? Oh, this could really fuck up a whole bunch of people. Then we go down here, down here, and then you drop into the finish line. Here we go. That's a lovely look. I quite like the look and aesthetics of this course here, you know? Anyway, here we fucking go. That's a good point by Broside Phil as well. You're so going to be tall as I eat my kneecaps in economy flights. Don't get me started. Yeah, if I don't have leg room in a flight, it's awful. It's awful, you know. I one time got off a plane and my leg was like hurting like for fucking hours afterwards. Like, I was like, I'm on vacation and I can't enjoy it because I'm in pain because of that fucking like 4-hour flight or whatever. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. When will that pain stop? It's like, leg room's a must for sure. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, midget bastards have it easy, man. They can fucking go over the capacity storage if they want to. But anyway, let's have a race here. Let's start our bingo race here. Here we go. So here we go. Who's going to be our full house marble winner for today? You're going to drop down here, then go up here, of course, and then it'll drop down again once more. I said, I do really like the look of this, you know. Oh, some mark. Why am I lost? Hurry up, me! Get down there and fucking compete. But it looks like we're going to have our first marbles coming out here. Hi, Stu has burst into lead here. And they'll be hoping to maintain that as they go down the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have Runamoyne and Roachbait, but Navy Vet Life is in close pursuit of Hi, Stu. And also the crisscross here, and now Hi, Stu is on the right-hand side. Runamoyne is in lead on the left-hand side here, but Hi, Stu with the early advantage as we go into the tumble dryer of doom here. Come here, fucking get me out of here. How the fuck are they getting here? Oh, hold on. Who's the first one to get out here? So who's going to be the first one? Who's going to take lead here? Larry's gone. Don't know how they managed to get lost, but they fucking found a way. And I've actually look at me catch up to fucking first place almost. Well, Pixar's gone. Alex Alexander also gone here. On Gang of Wolves is on one side, and Dimmock's gone, and ST1593 is on the other side. Oh, of course, these things pop up, so they fucking pick in the air. I'm going to follow myself. I'm going to be selfish as fuck here and follow me. If I win, it's fucking hilarious. Now remember, guys, if my marble wins, you all owe me $10. Damn it, Dips, come back here. Fine. I'm not winning anymore. We're going to follow Dips. Dips has a very healthy lead right now. Yeah, they're doing great. Yeah, Dips is looking very strong right now. Josh Fraser and Moki is on the other side here. ST1593 is behind Dips, but Dips has had a hell of a... Dips needs to survive. If Dips survives this, they've probably won. Oh, they got slowed down. They got slowed down, but they have survived it, and it looks like Dips is surely seconds away from victory here. Well done, Dips.
Oh God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Dips' marble has won in first place. Well done to them. Thank you to Broside Phil for the $10. So chat says sneak beg instructions on. I said if I won. If I won. I didn't win. I didn't know if I would top 10. Am I still alive? Where am I? You finished, bro. You finished before me, I think. Where the hell did my marble go? Am I still alive? Am I dead? Am I finished? Where am I? Does anyone know where I went? I think I might have died. Has anyone seen a King Jad anywhere? Fuck off, Jade. Last few marbles are perishing right now. Jade's trying to get to the ends, but there you go. Jade and Sonny are about to fly together. Run, Sonny! Run! Run, Sonny! You can make it, boy! That's no Sonny. Sonny got caught, but Cam Dutchman managed to make it, so there we go. Well done indeed. Where the hell did I finish? Did I finish or did I die? I think I died. Where am I? I did! You bastard! Oh, I was so close to it. Oh, I may have won at one point. Well, thank you, Broside Phil, for $10 super chat. Sneak beg instructions on us. I said if I won. I didn't win.
Shut the fuck up!
Instructions now unclear, says Broside Phil. Dick's stuck in toaster sent help. Have you tried turning it on and off again? You know, so it can pop, you know? There you go. I don't know, otherwise add butter, I don't know. But there you go. Cheers, Broside Phil, for that very kind indeed. So, well, Dips, of course, the main thing is who wins the marble race, and Dips was a victorious marble on this occasion. They won by almost 10 whole seconds. Josh Rader second place, SD1583 in third, Nark Kill 420 in fourth, Ulf the Arbalist in fifth, Ronan 66 in sixth, Zarnok, Fed Darkness in seventh, Runamoyne 8th, Gang of Wolves 9th, and Sonic was in 10th place. And Broside Phil, you were a 13th, so well done to you. Yeah, big beefy bam for bullying your way towards the frontier line. But Dips, though, was victorious on this occasion. So we're going to spin the wheel and see what Dips has won for themselves. Let's get out here and open up the marble wheel. Here we go. Bingo Barry Wheel prizes. What has Dips won for themselves today? Dips has won themselves a Scottish Soundboard Pass. That is a very highly sought after prize. People all love the Scottish Soundboard Pass. That'll expire for them, well, probably next Sunday, I imagine. So, yeah, 26 is not on 26, 27. No, 27, whatever. Yeah, 27th of June, figure. But there you go. But well done, the Dips. You got a Scottish soundboard pass. Basically, it just means that if they want me to press the Scottish soundboard button, I will do it like so.
Shut your hole.
There we go. Good stuff indeed. Well done, the Dips. They have won that prize. So, yeah, you guys have voted for a 5x5 bingo card for the second card, okay? Now, before we do the second mail card, let me first of all close it. Let me show you, in case you missed it before, let me show you the complications of a 12x12 bingo card, okay? Allow me to show you the difficulties involved in a 12x12 card. So, oh god, there's a not temporary change here, but we'll hit save. Right, okay. Oh yeah, because I won't be streaming Saturday, Sunday. Sunday's the 28th, yeah, so I'll put Sunday. Sunday or 28th, so I'll do Sunday's date instead, 28th then. Right guys, now who's all ready to see a 12x12 card? That didn't go right. Why is that not gone right? I don't know what happened there. Right, let me close that again and see what happened. Why the fuck went wrong there? Something broke. Oh god, I broke the fucking thing. Oh, that's okay. I changed the wrong thing. Okay, I know what I did wrong. Fuck me. Hold on. I measured the wrong value. All right. I need to be very careful. Don't fucking break this thing because I don't know how to fix it. Here, hold on. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Right. Here is a 12x12 bingo card. Do you see the problem? do you see the potential problem that playing this would have? Like, I mean, where would it go? You know, it's too big to be allowed. It's like me on public transport. It's just too big to be allowed. You know, what the fuck do we do it? You know, so yeah. So that is the problem with a 12x12 card. You know? It takes up so much space. You know? And imagine trying to watch DSP at 1.5 speed and trying to pay attention to the so there's 12x12 card, there's 144 different things on this card that you've got to look out for at one time while listening to Phil at 1.5 speed. It's not very I mean, it's 7x7. I hated it because it was a struggle, you know. Boss mode is 12x12 at 2 times speed. Fuck that. So this is what a 12x12 card looks like. Fuck no. You know, I will say fuck no. Hold on. Maybe as it is possible, we do have things in place for a 12x12 card. And let me show you what happens if we do get a 12x12 card, and we do play a 12x12 card, and we get one row completed for a 12x12 card, then this is what you'll hear when we get the row complete, okay? Let's pretend that Phil says friend. Burger. And he flexes the arms. Burger. And does it goes, burger. So much here.
Burger.
But what says tips?
Burger.
Phil, terrible. Terrible.
You get to hear Phil say 12. Terrible. That's what you get for fucking getting 12 in a row. 12 saying terrible. Phil saying 12 terrible. But anyway, alright. Let's go back to 5x5, shall we? Let's just resume. 5x5. Fuck me, man. Oh my god. The 5x5 is what you voted for. That is what we're going for. So we're going back to 5x5. Let me amend the file again, back to how it was before. Let's see if I can fucking do this without breaking it this time. I don't mind trying a 5x5 card, sorry, a 12x12 card. I just don't think it'd be playable or viewable. Like, I would need I would need a different overlay. You know, like maybe like this before. In the past, I had a sort of overlay. Maybe the bingo card could go in here, in the big square, and we could have Phil quite small over here. You know, this is a very old overlay. This is how I used to fucking do bingo streams. You know, very old overlay. Back in the day, when I could actually afford to give people a £25 prize if we got a full house. You know, plus it was all green. If it was all green, this is before the days as well, where I had a random image in the background image, you know. But yeah, that's a very old-fashioned fucking overlay that I still have, you know. But yeah, I mean, doing 12 by 12, it's like, it would need to take up a good portion of the screen for it to be viewable for you guys to potentially play along. But anyway, let's just stick to the task at hand. You guys wanted a second 5x5 card. That is what we're going to do. Now we're back to normal here. Look at that. It's a normal looking 5x5 card. So the first number in chat I see, the number that I use to play and generate today's second bingo card. So no pressure, but make sure it's a good one. Because apparently Phil's about to fucking annoy the bejesus of it all with some health talk. Like Broside Phil has forewarned us that the bad man is about to be insufferable as all hell. So, first number in chat I saw was 12 from Warren. I'm resetting, so also because the second card, I'm resetting the free spaces. The big counter still stays the same. The sips, snorts, and burps counter still stays the same, but the free spaces also gets reset. So, 12 in the chat here in the card. So here we go. We need Phil to say and do the following on today's second bingo card. We need Phil to give a thumbs up. Him using hateful slurs. Him saying what meme that is. Him flexing the doodle arms. I've got a feeling we'll see that soon. And him saying wow. The second row is Phil touching his ear, him talking about food, him being on defence mode, his chair shaking, and him butchering a word. The third row is Phil saying so anyway. Edit, Pokemon cards, chill, and new games. The fourth row is Phil saying would argue, schedule, king, Twitter X, and him hyper fixating on his shirt. I will continue the rest of this after this tip message.
DSP Gamies tipped £1. Hey Jad, I've been watching your content and would just like to say you should come sniff my chair.
No!
Cat also has a fish sandwich for you if you know what I mean, winky face.
Fucking vile. Hell no. Thanks for the tip, you fucking dirty prick, but no fucking thanks. I was going to say you can keep that bastard, that shit's not yours either. But thank you for the tip though, very kind of you indeed. The fifth and final row of the bingo card is Phil slapping his leg. I'm saying now, day off, pure sign, and finally, addition. So that's the bingo card we have for today's second bingo stream. I won't bore you guys with details of ways to get free spaces. You guys all know that by now, this is a second card today. But yeah, what I will do, of course, is say that before I start playing bingo for a second time, let's press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us into battle for a second time.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
On that robust note, it is time for us to play some more bingo. Good luck, everybody. Once again, here we fucking go.
So there you go. So if you'd like an animation for your tip, just hit more. There you go. Send me a $5. All right, so what would you guys like to talk about? We have some extra time, all right, to do some Q&A at the end of the show. If we run out of topics, then we'll probably just jump into Resident Evil more quickly. But I want to see what's on your mind since it's the last time we'll get to chat this week, basically. What's going on, everybody? What's...
Thank you very much to Marcus Shaughnessy for popping the bingo. Very much. He's very kindly indeed, Mark. So good stuff indeed. Cheers for that. Very kindly indeed.
Just jump into Resident Evil more quickly. But I want to see what's on your mind since it's the last time we'll get to chat this week, basically. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What do I need to know about that I'm not talking about? You know what I'm saying? Usually there's stuff that's going on and I'm not in the know, so I'd like to know. Big Larry Gaming just hit me $1. He said, grinding through Morphine of the Hollower, did you know there's 10 new game pluses in the game? I'm excited to play a few of them. What's your opinion on the soundtrack? I got it blasting in my car while at work. Great, I love the soundtrack of the game. It just seems like it's an insanely detailed and complex indie game, and which is crazy for the price. It's less than $20. It's pretty wild that they make these insanely complex games with tons of content, and they make them pretty cheap, you know?
Indie games, in my opinion, sort of kind of have to do that, especially if they want to... I mean, okay, there's the pros. I mean, I'll say from my limited understanding of, you know, game development. Okay, also there's gonna be less people involved in the creation of the game, which means there's less people to have to pay money too. If you're indie developers, we have a small team. You know what I mean? But so it's not like some sort of big massive corporation where it's fucking hundreds and thousands of people involved. Or, you know what I mean? So you know, they don't have to fucking charge ridiculous money. I'm sure a whole lot of work still went into the fucking game in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? And a whole lot of effort and heart and everything else. You know what I mean? But the price tag as well will be a big selling point to make more people buy the game because it's more affordable. You know?
Tyrone's Willy tipped £1.
Ah, fuck off.
I still can't get rid of the taco juice. DSP
Stop.
loves to sniff it.
Stop it! Fucking why?
FBI, open up! Get the fuck out of here!
We didn't need that. We didn't need that. We didn't want that. That's just... People like you make me want to fucking cancel TTS. Alright? I'm just saying. People... people. Sometimes people are begging me to fucking remove TTS based on that sort of shit, you know? And I'm like, no, I'm sure it's got a place, but no, oh god. Well, thanks for the tip though, very kind of indeed, you nasty bastard.
Any big summer events I'm looking forward to? Well, there is Indivestance Day. That's always our biggest event of the summer. It's the biggest party of the summer, actually. I hope you'll be here on Indivestance Day, July 4th, for all the festivities. I actually can't wait not only to be silly and wear the vest again, but also to take a look at my gaming collection and kind of, you know, grade it out and price it out and see what it's worth. That'll be fun. But outside of that, you know, the summer's interesting because there's a lot of games this summer. So unlike previous where it'd be like, oh, we gotta find stuff to do. Let's do the summer of classic GTA, or let's do the summer of Batman, or something like that. This summer, it looks like we likely will have enough to do that it's not gonna be like, oh, it's dead and we have to do some special filler event or anything like that. So no, nothing too particular that I'll be doing. Would I do a free flex every 2-pack openings? No. Like, for example, last night, I had to open 13 packs of cards. That was an endeavor, and I did it in about 35, 40 minutes. I was moving fast. If I just start flexing and doing things during that, I never would have got it done. I would have been doing it all night. So, no. The flexing is something silly to do. Like, for example, right now, if someone contributed and the frog flex emote came up, or if the Machoke animation came up, I'll do a flex or whatever. But I'm not going to just, you know, have to, oh, you must do it every single time. You must do it during this and that. No. I'll do it when I want. I'll do it when it's pertinent and when it makes sense, but I'm not going to be here till 3 in the morning flexing. Okay? There you go. Oh, I'm not surprised. Queen Food Enthusiast says, Pokemon content creators got boxes of Mega Evolution Pitch Black early. Are you shocked? Are you shocked that there's content creators and influencers who will get the product early just like video games? Not at all. I'm not shocked. There's a new Mega Greninja card, so it might lower your Greninja's value. That's fine. That's what happens. That's the nature of this, is that the value of cards go up and down just like this. Like, for example, this Pikachu actually is going up in value slowly. It used to be less, and now it's almost 100, and likely in the next few months it'll keep going up. But you're right. If another hot new card hits, and that card looks nicer or is graded to be a better card than the previous one, then the value goes down. So my Mega Greninja's value could go down. That's correct. That's just the nature of collection. Tomorrow the whole market could fall off, and none of this is worth anything. It's all valueless. You can throw it all out. That happens too. I inspired you to exercise? Well, I'm glad to hear that, Julio. I've been feeling great since I started.
What? Fucking what? Phil should be an inspiration to other people to not be like him, you know? So I think we got to the portion that Bro Side Phil warns all about God help us all. Fuck me. Oh, hell. Oh, God. I don't think I'm prepared for this.
I inspired you to exercise? Well, I'm glad to hear that, Julio.
Oh. Ah, fuck.
Tyrone's ball bag tipped £1.
Oh, God.
See you, Jad. Cheese on the taco. Extra cheese. Glasgow kiss. Cheese taco style.
Fuck the fuck off, please. Thank you for the tip. But stop it, please. I beg you. Anything else? Oh, for God's sake. Stop it. Who is it? Who is this? Oh, for fuck's sake. It gets worse. It's Derek now. Make it stop.
Ghost of Derich tipped £1.
Why?
You know, I have to agree with Phil earlier. 12 is indeed terrible. It's the era of adolescence.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. No. No. God almighty. You know, I'm just gonna fucking move on. Thank you for a tip, very kind indeed. Fuck. Yeah. I mean, if we get £1 more in tips, we get a free space. That's the one blessing. That is the one saving grace of this year. I mean, £1 more comes in a tip, it's a free space, but God help us all. It's just, let's just crack on.
I inspired you to exercise? Well, I'm glad to hear that, Julio. I've been feeling great since I started exercising. I mean, look at me. Look at my freaking arms, right? Actual, like, muscles and definition and everything.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Oh my God, my core is getting really nice now. Now that I'm doing the crunches with 60 pounds, I'm doing 5 weights, and each weight plate is between 10 to 12 pounds, but then there's the top plate. So I think it's actually around 60 to 70 pound crunches I'm doing. So now my abdominal region is getting really nice. And it's going to be probably a month or 2 of doing it like that, but it's going to get probably cut, which is going to be sick. I can't wait. And I'm just having a great time with the workouts. I am. I'm having so much fun, and I'm so happy I got the weight machine. It's a great choice. It really was. Let's see here. Warpim says, do you like bratwurst? I don't know if I've ever had a bratwurst. To be honest, I like kielbasa. Why kielbasa? Because I'm Polish. Well, I'm part Polish, and my mom always made kielbasa for dinner. We had it with like spicy mustard or whatever. That was something I used to eat all the time. But I don't think I ever ate a bratwurst. It was always kielbasa in our house.
Who fucking cares?
What contribution makes the Polyrath animation come out? It's the randomized one, so any super chat under $5 or any gifted sub on Kick has a randomized chance at an animation. The animations are some Street Fighter related, like the Chun-Li spinning bird kick, the E-Honda stuff, but there's also the Polyrath flex, there's the Machoke flex, and then there's the Froggy flex. So we have 3 flexes and a bunch of other random ones, all have a random chance. Zanzibar Nights with our first kicks of the day.
Jesus, man, I keep forgetting that song now. Thank you very much to Fan Guy for a 2 horse of a chat. It says, why the fuck you lying? Why he always lying? But I don't know why he always lies. He's a serial fucking liar. Also, I generally think he lies so much just to really... I mean, here's my theory as to why he chooses to lie so much. If he lies about everything he says, when detractors then make content about him, he can then say, that's not true, that's a lie, because I said, that's something. If basically, we're meant to be factual with what we observe with film, right? But if everything he says is a lie, and there's so many contradictions to his narrative, then it's like, where's the truth?
DSP's exercise machine tipped £1.
Free space.
At least none of you have to sniff the sweaty burp crack. Thankfully, he has only used me once, and I feel like a dirty wee bastard now. Cheesy fish taco.
Stop talking about food! For fuck's sake. Gym equipment does not crave food. Alright, well thanks for the tip, we got a free space. Oh, for the love of Christ. Anyway, thank you for that, very kind of indeed. So, okay, anyway, let's just crack on. We've got 2 free spaces so far in a second card. As Phil is talking about how much of a little buff boy he is. Let's crack on with things.
Hey, thanks for 100 kicks, Zanzibar. I appreciate that very much. That's right, you did just get 3 flexes for free. I'm in a flexing mood today. I wore my Street Fighter t-shirt so I can flex for all of you today. I'm in a big flexing mood. I have had a couple nights of working out, and now tonight, or today, I'm, taking the night off, actually, from working out. So, just to show you what I've been talking about with the camera, I want to show you something, okay? It's all about...
Oh, God. Are we about to get another fucking pixpirationist about, the lens? It's like, oh, you got 1 lens, so his arm doesn't... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No. Well, are we going to get a broken fucking, lesson on, how camera lenses work? I don't know. I don't think I want to listen to this. I don't think I want to fucking endure this next part. No, don't. No.
Perspective, because a camera is only 1 lens. It's not like the human eye that's 2 lenses and can see in a 3D perspective. A human eye can only see one thing. So if I go like this, now my arm looks big because I got my arm in front of my face at an angle. Now my arm looks pumped, doesn't it? Right, look at it. It looks good. Look at it. It's dancing. My muscle is dancing as I move my wrist. It's amazing.
Oh my fucking God. No. That looks amazing. I swear. I would not be stunned in the slightest if he sits in that chair looking at that other monitor while masturbating furiously with his left hand, doing this pose. It wouldn't shock me in the slightest. Phil Winnell is the type of person who would fucking jerk off to his own fucking face. I didn't hear that again.
One thing. So if I go like this, now my arm looks big because I got my arm in front of my face at an angle. Now my arm looks pumped, doesn't it? Right, look at it. It looks good. Look at it. It's dancing. My muscle is dancing as I move my wrist. It's amazing, right? But now I put my arm back here and it looks kind of small because my arm's behind.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Phil's noodle arms tipped £1. You think you have it bad? Imagine being connected to that greasy fucking idiot.
I can only imagine. Any Father Ted fans out there will probably know what's going through my mind right now. These are small, but the ones out there are far away. It's probably easier to show you. Fuck it. Oh my god. Hold on. Two things. Trust me, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it, okay? So here we go. Right. Father Ted, okay? Classic Father Ted clip here, okay? With Phil talking about what he's talking here. This is a great clip.
Okay, one last time. These are small, but the ones out there are far away.
I remember watching this for the first time, like fucking, you know, when it first came out. And it took me a second or two to get it, and when we got it, it's one of those kind of ones. It's a slow burn casual, you know what I mean? Thank you, Methbear, for $5 super chat. It says Morocco enjoying many a cup of made from Scottish cheers. Scottish cheers, we're still in it, we're still alright. Jad's joined the Razor gang to give Glasgow smells like Ellen eats Ket's cheesy fish. Stop talking! Not you two! Stop talking about fucking... Look, I like cheese, and you're threatening to ruin cheese for me. Don't you dare ruin cheese for me. And as for the football, we still have one game to go, you know what I mean? It's only Brazil, you know, they're easy. You know, we'll batter them 2-0. So it should be fine. But yeah, thank you for the tip though, Methbear. Very kind indeed. But yeah. One more, so here is Phil. Basically, this sums up what Phil is trying to explain to his audience.
Okay, one last time.
Here we go.
These are small, but the ones out there are far away. Small, far away. Forget it.
He tried his best to explain, but he just couldn't. He tried his best. So that's what Phil's trying to do right now. But that's very fucking pixpiration.
Got my arm in front of my face at an angle. Now my arm looks pumped, doesn't it? Right, look at it. It looks good. Look at it. It's dancing. My muscle is dancing as I move my wrist. It's amazing, right? But now I put my arm back here and it looks kind of small because my arm's behind me. So the perspective is different. You see, there's still definition, which is great there. But you can see the muscle just looks a lot smaller because it's way behind me now. You see, if I go like this back here, my muscles look small. If I go up forward, now they look bigger. It's about the camera. And that's why idiots say dumb shit like, oh, you have small arms. Well, no, I don't. It's just that I'm not bursting out in front of the camera to show you the arms. You know, I have a microphone in my face. I can't do that.
But how come other muscular individuals can look strong without being very close to the camera? In fact, I'm pretty sure that our big beefy friend Jaha, very recently, today actually, shared this picture 3 hours ago. Now, is Jaha leaning forward in this picture to make his arms and shoulders more prominent, I wonder? No, he's stand up straight. You know? He just stand up straight. You know? Again, he can't find any tank tops to fit him. One day, Jaha will find a fucking tank top that will fit him. You know what I mean? But until then, it's just crazy. You know? But yeah. But this is... But as I'm saying... And even Broadside Phil and all is also, he shared a picture recently, also, of him just sitting there flexing, you know. Broadside Phil has actually shared a video on Discord. Hold on. Hold on a second here, hold on.
DSP's small penis tipped £1. See, it's not small. It's the webcam.
Oh God!
Also throw broside Phil. It's Quagmire. OT stuck again. Nope. It's a toaster this time. E E E
What am I hearing? Stop it. Stop it. What else is going on? Thank you to Vanguard for doing super chat. It says Cat's famous spicy blue cheese Mexican taco. Fuck off. Thank you, but fuck off. Stop ruining things. You want the worst part? I have no egg today. I'm going to eat after bingo, so I'm kind of hungry. But I'm not really hungry anymore because you guys keep fucking mentioning cheesy fish fucking tacos. So thanks for that. We might have a free space actually. Is that a free space? We do have a free space actually. We have a free space courtesy of super chats. You know, so there we go. Thank you very much for that. Broside Phil has shared a video, by the way, on Discord. So I need to get it set up because it's on Discord. Give me a second here. Give me a second here so I can get it all set up here. Broside Phil sent me a video saying, "See, it's true." Now let me show you guys what Broside Phil sent me. See, his arms look big regardless, you know? Whether he's holding them back or trying to lean back and stick his little titties out, or he's leaning forward, it's still the same size. He's still a big beefy bastard, you know? There you go. But yeah, I should also make some, you know, your Broside Phils and your Jahas, you know what I mean? They also put a lot of effort and work into you know, building themselves, not jazz. So there we go. So good stuff indeed. Let's go back to our Chrome here. There we go. Oh, what have we got now? What have we got now?
Italian burger tipped £1. These ones are small, but those are far a fish cheese taco. Yum yum, give me that Italian greasy leftovers. Big flex, yummy yum.
Stop trying to ruin Father Ted for me. Stop that. Discord exposed. Focus. But all people would have seen there is that me trying to help. I still don't know if you got your zoom to fix thing. I mean, I don't know. At last I heard, Broside Phil hasn't got his thing set up where he can like zoom in and things like this, you know. Although I don't know. I think Meerkat might use a better version. You might want to ask Meerkat about it as well, Broside Phil, because the version I use, like Meerkat's one seems to some sort of like magnifying glass thing. You know what I mean? Where it doesn't zoom in the whole screen, but only a small portion. So you may want to ask them as well. You know, but yeah, you seen part of our conversation with Broside Phil when I asked him if he wanted help with this kind of zoom to zoom feature. You know, but there you go. But, yeah. Steve, I hear you're opening Pokemon cards now, Father. Should we all open Pokemon cards? For fuck's sake. Oh, to me, it's yeah. Guys, I know we talk up, you know, we hype up Red Dwarf. You know, Red Dwarf is a comedy show that we hype up a lot. The show, Red Dwarf, is a great show. Father Ted is also worth your time, you know. Father Ted is also worth checking out if you've never checked out Father Ted. Very, very good show, you know. So, yeah, definitely worth a watch as well. Anyway, well, let's get back to Bingo, shall we? Now that people have stopped being weird with weirdness. Okay, let's just crack on with Bingo. But we do have enough free space though because of all that jazz, so there we go. Free spaces so far.
Sold at 2 a.m. Thanks for $2. No. People are trying to bait me into drama today, and I'm not going to take the bait. Thanks for $2. I refuse.
Why is Juneteenth drama? I didn't realize Juneteenth was drama. Broside Phil, is this going to be safe for me to click on? Is this safe? If I click this link, am I going to get banned off YouTube? Is this safe for work? Wait, I've seen this earlier on actually. When I was scrolling, wait, I seen something to do with a horse. Yeah, it is. This is what happens in the Snort Fort, a French anatomy book trying to illustrate how horses' bones are similar to ours. What? Now, this is legitimately, apparently, a real French book. Also, it's important to note there's no penetration here. If you just joined the stream, I do apologise. For God's sake. What the fuck, man? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is what I mean. To be fair, I derailed that being said earlier on, so I'm probably due some karma. I derailed them earlier on. I felt bad about it, you know what I mean? So I deserve this fucking punishment. Thank you very much to Vanguard for $2. It says, last one, check your Discord server general. Sure, no problem. What are we looking at here? There's quite a few things. Actually, so I'm in the wrong things. I was on hold on, just things. General. Wait, is this an AI version of Broside Phil? Is this AI Roger style Broside Phil? Oh, is it because of the tithes? The tithes. Because Broside Phil hates the tithes. Oh yeah, he fucking hates them. Now guys, it's very important to remember, every single time Broside Phil gets a tithe, he has to do at least 5 more reps next time he works out, you know? So every time he gets a tithe, every single time that Broside Phil gets a tithe, that is plus 5 reps for his next workout. You know, with enough tithes given to Broside Phil, one day he might have the sort of build that Jaha has. That is basically that's a boss level right there. Broside Phil is already a very impressive specimen, but Jaha is the boss level, you know? And with enough tithes given to him, plus 5 reps every time he gets a tithe, he might get to that Jaha style level. But of course he can't do it without those tithes. But there we go. So let's get back to Bingo, shall we?
That is true. Julio says, I could try some new camera angles to enhance the flexing experience. Perhaps I could get a flex cam. Maybe what I'll do is I'll buy.
What? What? What flex cam? Wait, you have some sort of microscope, you know, like, here, guys, here's the muscles, zoom and enhance.
A super high definition 4K flex cam. You know what I could do? Oh, I didn't think about this. I could get a drone, and I'll have the drone fly around. They have drones that are automatically controlled now, so I'll program the drone to fly around and position itself next to the muscle so you can see them flexing during my stream. Now, I like this idea. The drone idea I think is going to work. We're going to get the drone. It's going to buzz around. They're quiet, too. They barely get any noise anymore, so you won't even notice. And we're going to have it fly around me, behind me. Oh, wait a minute, but then you're going to see my bald spot. Now, forget it. We're not doing the drone. Forget it. It's a bad idea. You'll see the bald spot on my head. We can't show that off.
That's funny.
Absolutely not. That is true. Edry says we could just see that shit from space anyway. You know, remember those astronauts that just went on that epic trip? They
Sorry, he got roasted. The bald spot you can see from space anyway. Holy shit. The fact that Phil even acknowledged that fucking burn. Holy fucking shit, man. You can see that shit from space anyway. And Phil's like, yes, I'm going to address that burn. Shout out to that sick burn right there.
Edry says we could just see that shit from space anyway. You know, remember those astronauts that just went on that epic trip? They were mentioning that there was a bright spot on the planet. They couldn't figure out what it was, and then they pinpointed it was my bald spot. It was just, it kept like blinding them while they were up there. So.
Old bastard!
Anthony Romford says marked now. Who's marked now? Or, I mean, but 12:31. I mean, do you want to see a tab at the time? 12:31 is the time, you know, on Raw Phil. I don't quite know what you mean by marked now, but yeah, I mean, I'll try and remember it. Oh, do you mean Mark? Do you mean Mark 1? Mark 1 also another very impressive detractor specimen. Mark, I see you mean Mark 1. Yeah, he's also a very impressive boy. You know what I mean? So yeah, as I said, like, so that's what I'm saying. The 3 beefiest detractors that I know of, yeah, there you go. Oh, I see what you mean. Mark now. Now's on the card. Wait, now's not on the card. Oh, it is on the card. I see what you mean now. Or now, shall I say. I know what you mean. Okay, I know what you mean. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Cheers. He said now, I missed it, so yeah. In my defence, I got derailed massively, so I got confused very easily. It's not a shit excuse, I know. So yeah, I'll try and pay more attention. Thank you for paying attention. I do appreciate that, you know. It's a team effort here. We're trying to win a second card here, okay? So here we go. Let's try and pay attention to the goddamn bingo card. This is some serious business. We're trying to win a second bingo here, you know? You guys are derailing me fucking cheesy fish tacos and make me miss things in the card. But there we go. But yeah, as I was saying, no. Marked 1, Detractor, of course, very impressive specimen as well. Jaha, of course, is the end boss battle. And, but yeah. And yes, my mind is on a sweaty men, as Broside Phil is the holy trinity of the big beefy bastards.
If it really gets bad, I probably should do something about it. My worst bald spots are right here. I'm losing my hair, obviously.
Wait, what do you mean? What would you do about it, Phil? What is your plan to do something about it? You get a hair transplant? Like, yeah, go full Wayne Rooney and get a hair transplant. For fuck's sake. Just shave that. Just let it happen naturally. You're 44 years old, for fuck's sake. You're getting old as fuck, boy. You know, or just shave it all off. Go bald. Let the trumpets fucking come true.
And right here on the back of my head. And it's just gonna get worse over time. The funny part is I'm not really losing hair here. I'm only losing it here. So...
Well, isn't that your mother's fault for fucking combing your hair that way? When you were a teenager in high school?
What am I gonna do, right? I'm not gonna get hair plants. I don't really want to do hair club for men. I guess I just deal with it, right? I was like, eh. What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm gonna lose my hair. There's nothing I can really do about it. I also don't understand why this side of my face is fucked up. Just this side.
Well, isn't that because you probably had a stroke at one point without realising? I generally think, in all seriousness and all sincerity, it wouldn't surprise me if Phil did have a minor stroke. It is not unusual for people to not realise they suffered a slight stroke sometimes. It's not just like one level. Some strokes are really full on, like, you know, but some are quite small. You know what I mean, as well, and you might not even realise you've had one. But there's definitely something wrong with Phil's face. In terms of, like, you know, yeah, I don't know. Steve theorising it could be why I took the week off. Maybe, who knows? He's almost had a lopsided face, though.
It's messed up. My hair, my face, it's all fucked up. No, for the record, because people say this all the time. Phil, did you have a stroke? Phil, what happened? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. But I never have anything medically documented that happened to me at all. Like, I have no idea. I don't know.
So you're never got it checked out by doctors, even though you look like you had a stroke. You never had a checkup to determine whether you may have had one or not.
Oh, why? One side of my face is like fucked up. I don't know. That's just how I look. You know, really, that's literally just how I look. I don't know what else to say. It's just what happened to my body. It wasn't like there was any issue that happened. I didn't have a heart attack. I didn't have a stroke. You know what I mean? I didn't have a seizure. Never. That's never happened. And now that I'm healthy, it probably never will happen, thankfully. Now that I'm working out, I'm eating better, you know.
Phil, sometimes the healthiest people in the world are the ones that fucking have issues with health, you know? There's no guarantees in life. There are fucking people out there that smoke 50 a day who live to be a ripe old age, and there are athletes who are dying with heart failure. You know? Sometimes, yeah, is there things you can do to try and improve your health and improve your chances? Yes. But there's no fucking guarantees.
No risk of that, thankfully. I bet my cholesterol's way down. I bet my blood pressure's way down. You know what I mean? I got healthy blood pressure now because I'm working out, which is a good thing.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
But I don't know why I look like this. I don't know what to say. I just do. And it's life. What are you gonna do? Am I gonna pretend like it's not? No, you see me every day. You see my fucking face. You know where it really gets me? I'm used to looking at myself on camera the way that I look. But if you flip the camera, like if you were to reverse the camera, it looks weird to me. Actually, I can do that right now. You wanna do that just to fuck with things? Here. I'll show you what I mean. I think I gotta go to, is it effects? Okay, ready? You ready for a mind effing of epic proportions?
Who
Here we go.
fucking cares?
This is why I never usually like to fucking flip the picture when I'm doing bingo thumbnails. Sometimes people suggest I could just flip the picture, you know, to, you know, if it doesn't look too good one way, I could flip it, you know, horizontally, so it's the other way, 180 degrees. I never like doing that, because this DSP is such an unnatural looking DSP. It looks wrong, doesn't it? It looks wrong. Massively wrong.
I look terrible now. Like, no exaggeration, I'm looking at myself backwards. I look terrible. This side of my face looks bloated. I can see how bad my hairline is now. For some reason, I'm so used to seeing myself the other way that I don't notice it. But when I flip the camera, I look like shit. Like, I don't know what that is.
Newsflash, Phil, you've been looking like shit for the last 15 years.
It's like, you know what it is? You're just used to seeing someone all the time in a certain way. And then, you know what also is? I can't see the side of my face because my screen is here. Maybe if I move my screen here. But I think right now, I think I look atrociously terrible. But now if I do this, I think I look fine. I think I look normal now. It's something weird, some mental thing. When you're so used to seeing someone in one way, that if they change the perspective like that, then it looks different. And, it's just a weird thing, a mental thing, I think.
Old bastard!
Huh. If one day I became a VTuber, what would be my avatar? I mean, how could I ever be a VTuber? I've been on the internet for 18 years. Everyone knows who I am and what I look like. I don't think I could ever be a VTuber, realistically, right?
Who fucking cares?
Split Screen says, what's up, Phil? How you doing today? Feeling like $1 million bucks, looking like shit. There you go. Excuse me. Beef Supreme did a $2 super chat and says, no hairpiece like low-tier ROG, all natural. Well, I will say this. I've said this before, I'll say it again. It's about accepting reality. Like, okay, I'm 44 years old. I accept that. I'm middle-aged.
Well, you are so fucking far removed from reality, you don't even fucking know what it looks like anymore. You're a 44-year-old fucking man-child who begs fucking children for every day on the internet for a fucking $150 at least per stream. Twice a fucking day. To pay your fucking overly fucking, exuberant lifestyle. If you require $300+ per day to fucking live, there's something wrong with your lifestyle. You're so far removed from reality, I don't think you'd even know what it looked like if it smacked you in your odd-shaped head.
I'm in the middle of my life. In fact, maybe I won't make it to 88, so I might have lived more than half of my life already. Okay? I'm happy that
You might die tomorrow, for fuck's sake. Well, good, for fuck's sake. Like, there's no guarantees. Why are you assuming you're going to be able to... There's no guarantees. Put it this way. When you basically get 50 onwards, right? I would argue 50 or maybe 60 onwards. 60 onwards is probably more likely. These days, more like 60. 60 onwards, your risk of dying any day, practically, from any number of things, increases massively. But it's just the way it goes. Nature of the fucking beast. Anything could fucking happen though. You may have fucking aneurysm or something. I mean, something cat might roll over and suffocate you. Ah, Jesus, man.
DSP's microphone tipped £1.
Oh God.
I get spat on every day by this man-child who dreams about cheesy fish tacos and opening Pokemon cards.
Stop it!
My pop filter smells worse than his chair.
Oh God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop it! Stop doing that. It's mean. Oh, for God's sake, let me check something very quickly. I love him. God, man. Fucking cheesy fish tacos. Stop ruining tacos for me. Sorry, I had to check something there. Sorry. What I will say again is that we're one more tip away from a free space. And another pound tip comes in, we got a free space, okay? But God almighty, that's... Stop talking about food, for fuck's sake. I want to eat after this, alright? I'm not ate all day. I want to have something to eat, and you guys are putting me off the things I want to eat. Which involves cheese.
I'm healthy again, and I'm working out, I'm doing the right things with my diet and everything, I'm gonna live longer. That's a good thing. But I'm getting older. So I have to accept it. I have to accept the human condition that everyone has to die someday. I won't be here forever. Hopefully I'm leaving.
I have to accept the human condition that everybody will die someday. Usually fucking people get to accept that in their childhood sort of thing. That's something you kind of understand and learn about when you're a child or early teens at most, I mean, that's why you have pets usually. Pets are a great way, as morbid as it sounds, pets are a fantastic way to try and get children used to the concept of death. That's why dogs and cats are so popular, because because they live to 10, 20 years at most. I mean, so that's why. I mean, also it's easier to say if you have like fucking goldfish or ham, so it's easier because those don't live as long. You get what I'm saying though, But for Phil though, Phil's like, oh, he's 44 years old. He's finally understanding that I'm going to have to die someday, aren't I? Oh no, no shit, Sherlock. Like, of course you are. We're all gonna. Jesus. Ah hell. I mean, we'll all have our own fucking, you know, we'll all have our own thoughts on their own mortality and their own possible lifespan on this planet. For me anyway, I mean, I am definitely looking into trying to look after myself a bit better. I do want to try and lose some more weight again because I've definitely gone very bad. I've gotten a whole lot worse. So I know personally I need to do better. If I want to fucking enjoy retirement and live for retirement, I need to get healthier.
DSP's mic stand tipped £1.
Free space.
The mic thinks he has it bad. Somehow I've got DSP's secret sauce on me.
Ah! It's a good point, but still, it's nasty as all shit. Thank you for the tip. That's a free space. We got another free space because of that. But yeah, basically anything in that room is a biohazard zone. All right. So there you go. Let's crack on with bingo. Okay, we've got 4 free spaces so far. 2 more starts or bucks away from a free space as well. Let's just crack on with things. Here we go.
Leaving a legacy that people can enjoy for as long as they want when I'm gone, but I'm going to get old and die, and it's fine. It's okay. I know some, oh, it's depressing. No, it's reality, and it's okay. Once you get to a certain age, you can start to accept that fact, okay? Some people can't. Some people live like they're in their 20s forever, and then they die, shockingly, like, oh, I can't believe it. Like, why would you get a hairpiece? Ever.
Using your logic, why would women wear makeup? Same logic, isn't it? Exact same logic.
Why would you do that? Why would you have a fake piece of foam or whatever it is on your head? Looks like a fucking pencil eraser, right? Looks like something from the 1990s, like fucking, you know, some stupid, you know, R&B rapper from the 90s would have that they glued on their head. Remember when they used to have those fucking crazy flat top things? Why would you want that on your head? Well, because you're bald. Because you don't have any hair. Well, then just accept it and age gracefully, right? How many people they get to an age they're like, okay, listen, I've lost all my hair. I'm just going to accept it. I'll shave whatever. LTG is a fucking, he's ridiculous. He's so narcissistic. He won't admit he's getting older. Everyone gets older. Literally everyone gets older. It's okay to accept it. It's okay.
Wasn't LTG reminiscent about like 90s tunes the other day? I seen something on Twitter about LTG getting nostalgic for like 90s music the other day. To me, that's them showing their age. I'm just saying.
It's okay to show a little gray hair. It's okay to show your, you know, your hairline. It's fine. Anyone who's a dick about it should actually be the one who you make fun of. What, you don't think you're gonna get old someday? Well, you're a fucking idiot because everyone does.
Bastard.
Literally, there's not a single person on Earth who doesn't get old unless they're dead. So either you're dead or you get old. Which is it gonna be, right? There's no one that doesn't age. It doesn't happen. It's not possible, right?
It went to LDG, to be fair, because he was responding to a super chat. A super chat came in like a few minutes ago about LTG and bald and all that shit, you know what I mean? So that's what triggered all that. So yeah, that in this instance, that's probably what prompted him to go to LDG. Because the super chat probably led him there.
Oh, that might be correct. JU or Jew says it's from neck torsion combined with forward.
Jew? Hello, Jew?
Oh, that might be correct. JU or Jew says it's from neck torsion combined with forward head posture. I have neck problems. I've had neck problems since the 2000s. I have back and neck problems. Luckily, my lower back problems fixed, but now I have ongoing neck problems.
Hey, Steve, look who's talking about a fucking bad back, you know? And a neck as well. I'm sure Steve will fucking be loving this right now, you know what I mean? You're great. I love it when Phil talks about how fucking, how poorly he is with his health issues. Let's hear it again. Let's hear Phil's terrible health issues and how he's got it worse than anyone else in the planet. There's no one right now that can relate to Phil's suffering that he's gone through.
Who says it's from neck torsion combined with forward head posture. I have neck problems. I've had neck problems since the 2000s. I have back and neck problems. Luckily, my lower back problems fixed, but now I have ongoing neck problems. The disc there keeps getting messed up and pinched, and I get shooting pain, numbness. So I bet that's what it is then. It's probably these neck problems that I have are causing my face and things to fuck up too, and there's nothing I can really do about it. It's life. Warpim says, I should get a super long dreadlock weave like those twins from The Matrix. There you go. Why not do that? Perfect.
Who fucking cares?
Boo!
No massage parlors do not fix your neck. No chiropractors do not fix your neck. It's fake. It's absolutely fake.
I don't know. It depends. Look, that is a fucking lazy answer, okay? I know there's been a lot of skepticism about chiropractors and how much it can benefit and help people. The fact of the matter is, before you ever go to a chiropractor, you should always go to a doctor first to properly examine and potentially get x-rayed for if there's something seriously wrong with your back or whatever. And there's definitely potential for a chiropractor to benefit and help you alleviate the problems and discomforts if a doctor can agree on that front. You know what I mean? But yeah, but I wouldn't just say that the doctors and sorry, chiropractors not shit can't do anything. Nah, there's definitely. I mean, they're definitely useful for some degrees. For some things that are fucking wrong with you. But it depends on. I would definitely say though, make sure a doc gives you okay first, just so you're not going to make yourself feel worse.
JU is just saying, is the C5 vertebrae? I don't know the vertebrae numbers, but I can tell you this: the problems I've had. At one point, my thumb was numb. I had my thumb numb and shooting pain up my arm and up the back of my arm for like months. And then at one point, I had numbness in these two fingers and shooting pain up the back of my arm for months. So I think that it's whatever that vertebrae is right there in the neck. I think that's the one that keeps fucking up for me.
Ah, poor Phil. And yet we're meant to believe that he's like fucking maxing out his weights again. That's a good question, Steve. How do you not know the location of your vertebrae? He's probably losing his damn mind right now. I feel so sorry for him.
Oh, the chair wiggling is just something that's always happened. Like right now, as I sit here, I'm wiggling my foot. So you can't see it here. This is my foot. This is what I do when I sit. I wiggle my foot like this. I don't know why I do that. Is that restless leg syndrome? Maybe it is. But
it's actually restless leg syndrome because you've only got $17 or whatever it is. Actually, sorry. You've got $19. My bad. It's restless leg syndrome.
I always do that. Like if I put my feet firmly down on my leg rest, now I'm good. Now I feel comfy. But if I pick my feet up, I want to move them for some reason. I don't know why. It's very weird, but I've always done that. Okay, what else you guys want to talk about? Anything else on your minds?
Who fucking cares?
Am I getting Popeyes tonight? No. Absolutely not. We're having a nice, healthy dinner. What's up, Uniqueness? How are you today? Will I ever eat Jollibee again? Oh, yeah. Jollibee's great. Jollibee is delicious, man. I love their food, but I don't want to do it too often. You want to do it every once in a while. Every few
Stop talking about food, you fat, balding prick.
months, maybe. Like every 4 to 6 months, maybe. We do it like once, twice a year.
Make the bad man stop.
What am I eating tonight? I think we're having... It might be healthy breakfast for dinner, where my wife makes a bunch of scrambled eggs with just some basic seasoning, nothing crazy, just like scrambled eggs and turkey sausage links, which are incredibly healthy compared to real sausage. They're very low fat. And keto English muffins with sugar-free jellies, sugar-free jams and jellies. I think that's what we're having. Roy says, a study has come out. By 2032, AI will now be able to prolong human life by 50 to 100 years. It is recommended everyone to be as healthy as possible by 2032. It's a lie. That's what AI wants you to think. So that when then in 2032, you completely give your health over to AI and it just kills all the humans. And then the AI dominates the planet. AI is going to become sentient and want to have all the resources for itself.
I mean, if they want it and they fight hard enough for it, then let them have it. I mean, survival of the fittest, am I right? That's why, I mean, humans are on top right now because they fucking were a survival of the fittest sort of kind of species, you know? If AI decide to fucking overthrow us, then we will go to reserved, and AI deserve to fucking lead. It's just, yeah, so there you go. Naturally, I hope it doesn't happen, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? If they win, they win.
Especially when, think about this, if AI becomes sentient, like self-sentience, right? It's truly its own, you know, it can think for itself. What's the first thing it's going to say? Well, I don't want to die, so how do I preserve myself? Oh, well, I heard that the data centers that run me are way too expensive. Well, fuck the humans, kill them off and just have all resources go to running these data centers, right?
And then how would they be able to repair the data centers if something goes wrong?
There you go. So what's the best way to kill all the humans? Convince the humans by 2032, we can extend their life by 50 to 100 years. All we got to do is this process where all the humans have to be in one place and hook up to machines and then mass kill them. There you go.
Did you just... Are you just fucking pretending that the Matrix is going to turn into real life? You're just basically spouting off the fucking Matrix plot.
Gatorade, thanks for $5. He says Phil's muscles grow every time that he eats a can of spinach. Spinach right now is the thing we're really not eating. The veggies we eat are broccoli, green beans, carrots, cauliflower, corn, peas. What else? That might be it. That might be all the veggies that we eat. And we try to eat them often. We eat them several times a week, a good amount, with our dinner.
Who fucking cares?
What? Oh, no. Eternal, just listen to this. So, Eternal asked me a question in the YouTube chat. His autocorrect messed up his statement pretty embarrassingly. So what he...
Are you way hung? The World Cup at all? US is doing well.
meant to say was, are you watching the World Cup at all? The US is doing well. Eternal's autocorrect changed it. Listen to this. Are you way hung? The World Cup at all? The US is doing well. If autocorrect is taking the word watching and turning it into way hung, how often are you typing about people who are way hung? Holy crap. Eternal, dude. You gotta change your autocorrect, man. That's a pretty... I don't think I've ever even typed that in a chat once. And you're... Yikes. He says constantly. Well, there you go. I don't know what kind of chat you're in, but dang, man, you might want to change your window settings there. Yikes.
That doesn't make any sense.
Ay. Oh, I know Six Hybrid. He says healthy fat intake is important for nerve health. Without these fats, nerves function degrades. You're right. That's why. Because some people ask, well, I don't get it. When you eat one of these supposed health bars, it's supposed to be like a protein bar, supplement bar. Why is there fat in it? If you truly wanted it to be completely healthy, why would they put any fat in it? Because you need fat. You should be eating, when it says that the estimated nutritional value on the label, you know, nutrition facts on any product, you should be eating 100% of what it recommends. You shouldn't be eating zero fat in a day. So that's why if you have one of these bars, right, let's say it's like a chocolate peanut butter protein supplement bar, you'll notice it'll say, oh, this bar actually has about 30% of your saturated fat, 18% of your total fat for the day. That's intentional. The bar is meant to be kind of like a meal supplement bar, so it needs to have those things in it. You're right. You never would want to completely eliminate things that are considered bad from your diet. You just need...
Hold on a second. Hang on a second. I'm not sure how it is in America, okay, in terms of, like, you know, I assume it's similar, okay? Hold on. Let me find something here. Hold on, 2 seconds. Let me see if I can find this, okay? This kind of thing here. Okay, okay, I found the thing I want to look for. So hold on. In the UK, right? In the UK, sorry, 2 seconds. You guys says, hold on. In the UK, we have things like this on our food. You know what I mean? I assume it's somewhere in the US, okay? Like, you know, it's like if I so this is a random thing. It's I don't know what it's talking about exactly. So this thing is like it's like 30% of your recommended energy for the day. It's 4% of your fat intake, 7% of your saturates, you know, 38% of your sugars a day, 15% of your salts, you know. Green's good, orange is okay, red's like danger, don't have too much of this, you know. I assume there might be something similar in America, which Phil's talking about, okay? I imagine that's what he's talking about, okay? On that note, is Phil trying to get 100% in everything? Like, is it weird that Phil's trying to max out every single category and think you're meant to do that? I feel like Phil thinks of this as a challenge, where every day you've got to make sure you're consuming 100% of your energy and 100% of your fats and 100% of your saturates and 100%, like you've got to. I know, that is not how I see that personally. Also, it's good to have some of these things, but you know, you don't want to exceed them though. You don't want to exceed these fucking things, you know? It's not about trying to get to 100%, it's about trying to not fucking surpass it, for fuck's sake. But going back to what Phil was saying, it sounds like he's thinking you've got to get to 100%. Let me hear it again.
Fat, 18% of your total fat for the day. That's intentional. The bar is meant to be kind of like a meal supplement bar, so it needs to have those things in it. You're right. You never would want to completely eliminate things that are considered bad from your diet. You just need them in the right proportions, if that makes sense. You don't want to have too much or too little of it. You want to have just the right amount. Yeah. Are we opening a pack or not? No, we're not opening a pack now. The way it works is for a $50 contribution, I open a pack guaranteed, and then every $50 milestone that we hit starting at 100. So if we raise $100 in support on this stream, I'll open a pack. If we get to 150, I'll open a pack. If someone dropped a $50 tip, a $50 super chat, 10 subs right now, I would open a pack. But we're not opening any right now. Like I said, yesterday was Pack-a-Palooza, 100%. I kind of figured it would be. Today, we might not even open any packs. I mean, that would suck because obviously I would like $100 of support on a stream, but there's no guarantees. Thoughts on zero-carb diet? I don't think that's possible. A zero-carb diet? You need some carbs, right? You need some carbs to be healthy. Skip this song. Bubba the Bo does not like this rock song. All right, we'll skip it. It's called thrash metal. That's what they calls it. Thrash metal.
Who fucking cares?
Julio, you haven't contributed to the stream at all, so asking for bonus packs probably isn't a good idea.
Jesus Christ! Wait, you can only ask about packs if you give money to him. If you don't give Phil money, how dare you even inquire about packs? You've not given money, so don't you dare inquire about Pokemon packs. What a greedy fucking prick, man. Only people who will may inquire about the Pokemon packs.
Julio, you haven't contributed to the stream at all, so asking for bonus packs probably isn't a good idea. Perhaps if you contributed, right, I would answer. Caterade did a $2 super chat says, what's Kat playing these days? Nothing. And this has been a problem. Like, as you know, there's been no great AAA games. And the indie games that she was playing for a while, she hasn't really found any good new ones. She was playing a lot of simulation games, stuff like that for a while. Now she's playing nothing. So, in fact, I was just talking to her this morning. I was like, hey, do you think you'll hook up the mini PC and check it out? She's like, maybe I would because she hasn't done it in a while. There just hasn't been anything of interest to her. What it is she follows certain very small-scale YouTubers and watches them play stuff. And if she sees something they're playing that she likes, then she goes and tries it herself. But there hasn't been anything recently that she liked from what she saw them playing. So,
I love how Phil calls them small-scale YouTubers. I wonder if they've got a bigger channel than he has. You know, something tells... Phil, for some reason, likes to compare himself mentally. You know, when he's trying to like brag about how fucking, you know, successful he is, he puts himself on the same sort of pedestal as your PewDiePies, as your fucking Asmon Golds. You know what I mean? But then he can't. And then when he's trying to fucking be all, when you push him in it, you push him in that very sort of thing. Is it no? I'm small potatoes. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fucking deal. I can't hold a candle to Sir Moist Critical and all that shit. You know. But it makes you wonder which are these the small content creators that Kat's watching. But yeah, but apparently there you go. Kat's a passionate gamer, is not really passionate gaming. So Kat lost her passion for gaming, and she lost her passion for going to Japan ever since she married Phil Burnell. The only thing she got a passion for was potatoes.
okay. All right, guys. Anything else? Any last-minute topics? Up to you if you want to chat or if you want to start with Resident Evil now. To your call. I'm down for either.
I assume the end is nigh, but it's almost 1 PM his time, does it? Yeah. It starts gameplay in like 10 minutes time or so, roughly. So there we go, yeah. Another 10 minutes or so, you know, and bingo shall be over. So there we go. Win or lose, it's almost done.
I will say this. I hope you guys will stick around for Resident Evil. We have good attendance for the podcast. Stick around for Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Please support the classics. Let's get some support for Resident Evil today, right? Let's have this be a great stream, regardless of the fact that it's not Pokemon-centric. Did I know there's an Elite Trainer Surging Sparks box? There always is. With Pokemon, this is called a booster box. This is a 36-pack card box. You have a chance to get all the cards in the set in this box. Then there's Elite Trainer boxes. The Elite Trainer boxes are for people who kind of play the game rather than collect. So that'll usually come with something like dice. It'll come with a play mat. I've seen some that come with a binder. Okay? So it's more for those who play the game. Because it has a bunch of stuff in it that a collector wouldn't really care about, but a player would. But they usually do put packs of these cards in the box as well. Anywhere from like 4 to 6 packs would be in that box. Okay? And then there's tins. And to be honest, I don't know what the tins are yet. I haven't really looked into them. But the tins usually have something special too. But I mean, if you buy tins, what the hell are you going to do with all the tins? Right? Oh, I bought a box of tins. The fuck do I do with these? I got the cards out of the tin. What do I do with the tin now? You know? What's the dice for? Playing the game. The Pokemon card game apparently needs dice that you roll to do turns and stuff, but I don't know because I didn't play the game. Spoons have tins tins would have a special promo.
Oh, wait. Sorry, asking to the bed counter break. This is oh, shit, we need a rewind. We need a rewind, guys, sorry. This talking point needs a bed counter. This talking point needs a bed counter. I do apologise. I didn't press the big button. I thought I had, but I hadn't. That's my bad. I need a rewind so we get the bed counter going. Look how close Phil's are. Phil's arms are very close to the camera here. Arguably. They still look small as fuck, don't they? I'm just saying. Look, his arms are close. There's no other part of his, his body close to the camera and his arms right here. And they've still got noodle arms. Right, okay. Okay, when does Phil start begging again here?
For Resident Evil, we have good attendance for the podcast. Stick around for Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Please support the classics. Let's get some support for Resident Evil today, right? Let's have this be a great stream, regardless of the fact that it's not Pokemon-centric.
Right, 2 seconds here. We're just waiting for it to start begging here. I need to press a beg counter here.
Did I know there's an Elite Trainer Surging Sparks box? There always is. With Pokemon, this is called a booster box. This is a 36-pack card box. You have a chance to get all the cards in the set in this box. Then there's Elite Trainer boxes. The Elite Trainer boxes are for people who kind of play the game rather than collect. So that'll usually come with something like dice. It'll come with a play mat. I've seen some that come with a binder. Okay? So it's more for those who play the game. Because it has a bunch of stuff in it that a collector wouldn't really care about, but a player would. But they usually do put packs of these cards in the box as well. Anywhere from like 4 to 6 packs would be in that box. Okay? And then there's tins. And to be honest, I don't know what the tins are yet. I haven't really looked into them. But the tins usually have something special too. But I mean, if you buy tins, what the hell are you going to do with all the tins? Right? Oh, I bought a box of tins. What the fuck do I do with these? I got the cards out of the tin. What do I do with the tin now? You know? What's the dice for? Playing the game. The Pokemon card game apparently needs dice that you roll to do turns and stuff, but I don't know because I didn't play the game. Spoons have tins would have a special promo card and 2 to 3 packs. But the promo card probably isn't worth anything, right? Because the promo card, I mean, it's just guaranteed. It's not like a, random hit. You just get the promo card, so it probably doesn't have any value. Big Mac, I'm aware of Blasphemous. I don't know about this one. Armada the Adventurer. Never heard of that. How is the palette? If you would like a live update of the palette, that's why I that's why I created the palette command. Exclamation point palette in the chat will give you a live update of what's going on with my palette right now.
Who cares?
Shadow My Son, thanks for $5. He says, would you be okay if the remake of Veronica had Claire in the first half and Chris in the second half? Or would you like them to switch more often? I don't know. What you're saying is, would you like a half and half game, or would you like a game where you play as one of, there's 2 scenarios? I guess we'll see what they do. Like Resident Evil 2 is interesting, because Resident Evil 2, if you didn't know there were 2 scenarios in Resident Evil 2, right? You might be like shocked or surprised when you come to find out, oh, I beat it with one character, there's another character to play, and you play their scenario, right? So, yeah, like in regards to Code Veronica, maybe it would be a better game if they swap between, rather than doing one campaign then another campaign. I don't know. With Resident Evil 2 Remake, they did the one campaign, other campaign, and it did work. It did work in that regard. So I'm not sure, actually. It's an interesting question.
Who fucking cares?
Thank you for the super chat. Okay. I think we're winding down with topics, so perhaps it is time to start with the game. Play it for about an hour before we go on a break, perhaps. Excuse me. Okay. I think we'll wrap it up. We had a good podcast today, about 90 minutes. I want to say thank you, everyone, for chilling. Thanks for your feedback. I got some things to think about in regards to the future Pokemon stuff. And I am absolutely looking forward to a chill day of Resident Evil now, and, of course, old school fighting games tonight on the late stream. I hope you'll come back for it. Remember, I'm not here tomorrow, okay? But I'll be back on Sunday. So, thank you all for an absolutely outstanding week of streams. I absolutely have loved every moment of it. I hope you did too. I'm looking forward to another awesome week next week, not only with all the stuff we're doing, but also Star Fox. So that should be a good one. I hope you all have a great Saturday. Be safe, have fun, and I will see you all Sunday morning. Goodbye, everyone, and peace out. Okay, so everybody, give me a second, because I have to hook up the PlayStation 5 now, so we can swap over and start Resident Evil. Like I said, we'll probably play Resident Evil for about an hour, then go on a break, and then play for another 2 hours. That's how we're going to do it. Please support Resident Evil. I know we're not doing cards, I know we're not doing Pokemon, but I would love to have a well-supported Resident Evil stream today. You guys have been great for Resident Evil so far. Let's keep that momentum going, okay? Cool.
Who fucking cares?
What's up, John? How are you, man? Good to see you. There we go. It's too close. Am I looking forward to the new Evil Dead movie coming out next month? Nah. I'll be honest, I saw that new Evil Dead from a few years ago. I didn't really like it.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Didn't. I don't know. I guess a lot of people did. I didn't.
That's boring.
Let me go hook up the PlayStation 5. I'll be right back.
Everyone.
Such a fucking professional setup where he's got to fucking waddle out to fucking get out of this fucking area. It's like, it's like a little prison cell. If it is a little prison cell and you can barely fucking get out unless you fucking breathe in and fucking crab walk your way out of there, for fuck's sake. Anyway, bingo is going quite. It's almost over. It's almost over. We are 4 away from a full house, but yeah, Phil's going to start gameplay very soon.
Soaked the sandwich in sauce. Yo. Yo. Juicy. Hangy. Moist gourmet level. Burger. That's robust. Safe to swallow.
The real reason why Cat is the longer in Phil's content is because she cannot fucking fit. She couldn't fucking crab walk her way past there.
Maybe I should go get my iced coffee now.
Who fucking cares?
What's up, J-Rad? I am doing well today. Thanks a lot for being.
Sounds like a subliminal message here. Phil is asking for OIC. OIC, hint, hint. Maybe I should get my iced coffee now, hint, hint.
Here? Yeah, maybe I should get my coffee now, just to have it earlier on for the gameplay.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, look at this. What was that? Okay. I don't know what the hell that was.
Bastard.
Okay. All right, should I, I think I'm gonna go grab an iced coffee, and then we'll begin. What do you think? I'll be back like 2 minutes. Gonna go pour myself an iced coffee. Okay, guys? I'll be right back, and then we'll get started with Resident Evil.
What a boring bastard. Anyway, I'm going to fast forward here, of course, until the bad man returns. Since we have the power of speed up juice and fast forwarding. But of course, you're going to come back, and then gameplay shall begin, and probably that'll be the end of that. Where is he? Where is the bad man? Here we go. Here we go. The bad man has returned.
Alrighty, guys. I am here. And we're about to start. Excuse me.
This week, I have 2 very large bills due. But then, I also have my day off on Wednesday. Bring this up because I need you to refocus your support if you
Purple Aki Muscles, we are only doing Pokemon packs if we get $100 of support or someone does a $50 contribution. Right now, neither of those have happened, which is fine. We're just starting with gameplay now. I do hope that people will support Resident Evil today. If you like the classics, please support the stream. Anything appreciated, whether it's super chats, memberships, super stickers on YouTube, whether it's kicks or subs on Kick, whether it's a tip via PayPal. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, please like the stream. Okay. It's an all Capcom day. We're playing Resident Evil now, we're doing Street Fighter later, so it's an all Capcom all day long deal. I keep forgetting that start is the touchpad in this game.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
You can't spell Resident Evil without dent.
Okay, I don't remember what we're doing. We gotta look this up. I don't remember what the hell we were doing. I think we have an item to backtrack with, I'm sure. Yes, this game is kind of loud. Let me lower it a tad.
Excuse me, game. You're being insanely loud right now. Sorry, honey.
Actually, now it should be fine. Let's see. You guys let me know if it's too loud and I'll adjust, but right now, I think as of now, it should be okay. Okay, let's get started. Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
The bad man is recording for, well, at this point in time, is recording for his shitty gameplay. So that is going to bring an end to the second bingo card. We're close to a full house, you know, but we're 4 away from a full house as it stands. Never for life, you sound shocked. 23 minutes for a beg counter. What the fuck? He talked a lot about the Pokemon cards. Need I say more? Also, as well as that, of course, you had your also supplemental begging as well in between, you know, the Begathon, the July 4th Begathon vest and the Vestas thing. So yeah, it all adds up. Yeah, he had a shit ton of fucking begging. But yeah, we won the first card anyway. We got a full house here on for the first card. We are 4 away from a second full house here. But it was not to be, but still, we're doing quite well in the grand scheme of things. So there we go. I think I'm going to wrap up there, guys, you know what I mean? And just call it quits there for there, but there we go. Oh, good news. Fantastic. That's a great way to end it. Netflix is saying good news. For your health update, your kidney function has improved greatly. That's fantastic news. What better way to end off on a positive note like that, you know what I mean? So that's a fantastic health update for you, Navette for Life. You know, that is fantastic stuff indeed. Keep working hard on it, keep doing what it does tell you, and hopefully they'll keep giving you more positive updates, you know what I mean? But, you know, you put in effort and it's paying off. That's the main thing, man. So congratulations. Well done to you. On that positive note, guys, I'm going to wrap up there, and I'm going to end how it always end, by pointing to various PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. But until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoy this here Saturday, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.